Okay. Hey guys, good evening and welcome to today's live conversation with me. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. And yes, of course, I call myself the girl of the tea. Super excited that we're doing this today. Yes, I know that a lot of you are used to us doing this on Saturdays, but don't worry, don't be scared. This Saturday, we're still going to converge here to have more conversations, all right? We're doing this today because this is the finale week in the Big Brother Nigeria 10 over 10 season. Yes. And as I announced to all of you on Saturday last week when we met, I told you all that this is us trying to do something different, all right? Now, usually every season, I really do not care that much to want to bother myself enough to want to even host a conversation like this during the voting period, right? I would normally just wait till Saturday after voting has ended. I think voting ends on Friday evenings, yes. So I would normally just wait till after voting has ended and then I would just talk about who do you want to declare your winner. But then a lot of you have sent in multiple requests that, oh, Glory, we need to talk about this, we need to talk about this. And a lot of you too, have been asking me to do a video tutorial on how to vote. And I'm thinking, I'm not ambassador for Big Brother Nigeria now, so why should I do a video on how to vote? But don't worry, don't worry. Jokes aside, we are going to address all of that today, all right? But aside all of those other things, I'm not going to be talking much today. I want to hear from all of you. I want us to hear us speak. I want us to hear us share, all right? The question today is, who are you voting for? We have 10 finalists in the House currently. And on Sunday, in a matter of how many days now? In a matter of 5 days, one of them will be crowned the winner of the Big Brother Nigeria 10 over 10 season. Yeah. Now, all of these people in the House, we can say that some have played a very fierce game this season. Others got there by a stroke of luck. Yes, others got there by virtue of being lucky enough to have picked the red telephone call, and were able to accept the offer to purchase a one-way ticket to the finale, right? But we know those who actually kept us glued to our TV screens. We know those who stimulated us emotionally, mentally, and otherwise. We know those who kept us on our toes. We know those who gave us a season worthy of us giving accolades to. We know those who made this 10 over 10 season complete. We know those whom, when we think about it, we will beat our chest and say that if these persons were not on the show this season, I do not think I would have enjoyed the show as much as I did this season, or as much as I have done, I have done so far. So I want to hear from all of you. Who are you voting for? Why are you voting for this person? That's just a question. All right. So I'm going to go ahead now and share the link to the comment section. If you're on YouTube, just go ahead and click the link in the comment section. If you're on Twitter, you know what to do. Send in your request and I'll bring you on here. All right. So we have some people on Twitter already. I'm just going to start with them. I'm going to start right now. Guys, give me a second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Let me share the link to YouTube so that everybody can be on the same page. All right, let's speak with Abigail. Abigail, you're welcome. How are you? Guys, 5 minutes max, just 5 minutes to hit the nail on the head, and that's it. 5 minutes. All right. Abigail, are you there? Hello? Okay, if there's no Abigail, let's speak with Melinda. Melinda, are you there? You have to unmute your mic, guys. Melinda, are you there? Okay. All right. Let's speak with Omar on YouTube. Omar, you are especially welcome. How are you?
Hey, Glory.
Hi. How are you?
I am good. I hope you're doing well.
Doing fantastic.
I
Thanks for
mean,
joining.
thank you and thank you for giving us a show. I mean, people are thanking the housemates. I am thanking you because I am so busy, and
Wow.
and also because I don't live in Africa, so I don't have access to this show.
Oh.
So
Oh.
technically, I can say 90% of all the information that I've gotten is through your
Hmm.
channel, and then the short clips that I watch on TikTok.
Yeah.
So everyone is thanking the housemates for the show. I thank you for giving me a show, and
Wow.
probably everybody that say at the same situation as I do. And I really think that is it Africa Magic should do
Yeah.
better for the people in the diaspora to ensure that they can also have access to the show. So
Yeah.
aside that, I am 100% rooting for Faith,
Okay.
and the reason why I am rooting for Faith is embedded in so many reasons. One,
Okay.
Faith brought probably what we are not used to on this show. He brought,
Hmm.
not only did he bring brilliance, he brought confidence, but he also brought along honesty in
Hmm.
the way he does things.
Yeah.
We've all seen how Faith has carried himself in terms of tax. So Faith has shown us that when you are dedicated and when you work really hard towards any goal, you are able to achieve it. And I think
Hmm.
time and time again, as Biggie himself has said, 8 times one of you has never lost a wager.
Hmm.
And I truly believe that that didn't come out of the blue. It is his hard work, dedication that brought that.
Hmm.
Aside that as well, I'm not saying in that house people do not backbite, and I'm not saying Faith does not backbite, but half of the time, what he says behind you, he says it in front of you.
Hmm.
So that for me, that is also honesty. That's something that a lot of us are not accustomed to. We say things
Hmm.
behind people's back, and when we are called out for it, we find a nicer way of putting it, even if it was malicious. But Faith
Hmm.
stood on business every single time. He has to say
Hmm.
something to someone. It could come off rude. It could come off condescending. It
Hmm.
probably could also come off as someone that is not considerate to other people's feelings, like Kola had called him for saying that did not use his sense. But clearly, if
Hmm.
we trace that whole thing back, a lot of people might say the same thing. But the
Yes.
fact that he stood on business and said it despite their friendship, I respect him.
Mm-hmm.
And finally,
Hmm.
for me, I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, when he said that if you vote for him or you choose to vote for him, probably you've seen something in him that reminds you of who you are.
Hmm.
And that resonates with me so much. I believe that for a lot of people that carry so much confidence in a room, because there's a thin line between confidence and arrogance, really. But
Yes.
for a lot of people that carry themselves with so much confidence and self-awareness, you are you are being misjudged in so many circumstances. And I
Hmm.
share that part with Faith, because part of my personality is that when I enter a room, I carry myself in a way that I
Hmm.
think represents me better, but sometimes it could be misinterpreted as either maybe rude, pompous, or being proud of you, being proud. So I
Yeah.
really think that Faith did not only give us a show, but brought something that was refreshing.
Hmm.
And for me, whether he wins or not, he remains one of my icons ever
Hmm.
on Big Brother and Niger since I have started watching it. So thank you for
Hmm.
the audience.
Great, great. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much. All right, let's quickly move on to the next person, guys. Try to keep it short and simple, okay? It's your chef. Yes, you know yourself. You're welcome. You're welcome. The floor is yours. How are you? The next speaker is your chef, your Mr. What? It's your turn to speak. Oh, okay. If you're not here, I'm going to move on. Are you there?
Hey
Oh,
Gloria.
okay. I'm going to move on because I can't hear you. Are you there? Is
Hey
your chef?
Gloria.
Okay, you know what? Let's just move on. Milali, you are welcome. Please, the floor is yours.
Hi, Glory. Are you on YouTube now?
Yes, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Hi, how are you?
Doing great. Thank you for joining. I know how busy you can be.
Oh yeah, yes.
Because the first time I am
So
yes,
Ah,
they say I used to one by Saturday or more.
what is going on? Hey, Jesus. Sorry about that. Please carry on.
okay, cool. So like I can get 10 extra seconds. I'm just joking.
Ah,
Okay,
my
so like
God.
my winner is actually Dede from this season, and I will
Mm,
just give you a quick rundown as to why I think she deserves to win. If we go
okay.
back to week one, within less than a day, she was trending a lot in the house. She was
Yes.
trending because of the whole hug situation. And I think the whole situation about her rejecting the hugs is what kind of gave birth to many housemates paying attention to her, to a point where even some people started joking and saying, "Oh, Dede's attention is the 30th housemate this season,"
Mm,
which was actually true because that is basically what started the whole movement for her. And
yes.
from the time when she rejected the boys' hugs, no one actually ever came up to her to ask, like, why did you actually do that? Until she actually, like, explained and said, I only hug people once, like, I'm acquainted to, I don't just hug strangers. And if you notice that from there, that is when the whole, in a way, smear campaign started against her, where Sabrina and Sultana and Doris started then calling her all types of names. And I know that
Yes.
the main reason why Sabrina called her that name was because of that designer shoe, which I had to like go back and actually go back to week one to see what shoe it was, and I found that yeah, it is actually quite an expensive shoe. I think it's like 4 million naira to actually get that shoe.
You
So
literally went to go and check.
so to beef with someone over a 4 million naira shoe, I still don't understand. But anyway,
Yeah.
so even the first big gossip session of the house, where Ortega and them were all sitting at the table and Kola was joining, was actually all around Day Day. So do you see how she, in a way, was the one housemate who carried or had people talking about her from the first day up until week 10? She has still been the topic of conversation right throughout. And even when you look at her impact on the social media side of things with the fans, I know that there was a viral video of her. I forgot this brand, but it was the task where they were doing the runway with a bikini, and
Oh,
they she
yeah.
did this dance, and then that dance started trending also
Yes.
for like quite a number of days. And the season
Mm,
being 10 out of 10, I really do think that there were so many high moments for her on the show that
mm,
those high moments were actually just her being herself. They were not like forced, or she didn't force anyone for highlights. Everyone was
mm,
was basically viewing her or looking at her for the attention, for her
mm.
attention in a way. And also people overlook this. She crushed Bright Morgan's ego to a point where this guy could not even get over the fact that she got rejected a
Yes.
hug from Dede. I think it's probably the reason why he ended up with Mide. I think Mide was probably her second option, but then he realized that, hey, I'm not gonna win this. I'm not gonna win with this girl. Let me actually
Yes.
rather move on. And did you actually notice how she didn't play victim when Sultana um peed in her box? She didn't
Mm-hmm.
victimize herself like, woe is me, look, they're treating me badly. I know it probably might have hurt her, or she might have felt some type of way about it, but she didn't like victimize herself from that situation. And some people might have said it might have hurt her, might have hurt her chances of winning, but I still feel
Yeah.
like probably not, because of the way she actually handles herself. And
Yeah.
also from just the whole point of her being someone who was always, how can I put it? She always just minded her own business, and she didn't have to do much, but she didn't have to do much to do the most. She was
Yeah.
always just that one housemate that stood out the whole season from week one up until now. And I don't think there is another housemate that kind of like had those storylines, the kiss with Kola, her rejecting Kola, all those type of things mashed into one, and also
Yes.
her being able to be the topic of discussion over such a long period of time. And because
Yes.
it's a 10 out of 10 season, I really do think that she is a deserving winner. And if I were to pick two people to turn off the lights, it would probably be her. And between Faith and Imisia, those, so Dede would be one, but I'm not sure between those two, Faith or Imisi,
Okay.
but Dede will definitely, for me, if she doesn't win, she'll turn off the lights. Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you so much for that. Very interesting. You had to go check the cost of the shoe.
Yeah,
Nice.
very
Thank
expensive
you.
shoe.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Milali. Okay, before we continue, I just want to quickly address a comment. We just started this live just about 10 minutes ago, just 10 minutes ago. And I'm already seeing comments like, oh, Glory, it's unfair. You are campaigning for faith. I'm just going to pardon that person or those people and assume that they just joined. So they probably did not hear my announcement from the start. So I'm going to repeat what I said. The question is, who are you voting for and why? Why are you choosing to vote for the person? Those are the only questions I asked. Did I say anything else aside that? I don't think so. So please, let's not annoy each other today, please. Just come here, campaign for your faith. Tell us who you're voting for and why. Whatever you say about your faith, it could likely encourage other people to vote for your faith. And that's the reason I am doing this. I am trying to give an equal opportunity to everybody. Come and sell your faith. Come and campaign for your faith. Tell people why you are voting for the person you're voting for. And as also try to convince other people why they should vote for that person. That's just what we're doing here. If I see all this nonsense comment, Glory, I'll block you. I don't have energy for that today. Please, let's keep it respectful, please. All right, let's pick on with the next person. Kabai. Kabai, you're welcome. Kabai on YouTube. Those on Twitter, we're coming very soon. Kabai,
Hello, Tori.
hi. You're welcome.
How
How
are
are you?
you? I'm coming back for the second time. You still remember me?
No, but
The
you're
lady
welcome.
from South Africa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. How are you? I hope you're
I'm
doing
doing good.
good. And
I
thank
am
you for
great.
the update. And thank you
You're
for the
welcome.
live today.
You're
Please
welcome.
never mind the mean people. They're so mean.
Yeah, they
They
are.
didn't listen from the start because you said it when you opened the platform, even during the day when you told us that what is all about the life for today.
Yes.
So
Thank you for
me,
that.
I'm still rooting for Faith. I still
Okay.
say Faith is my winner for this season. He did the most. He won the wager. He played the games. He did everything. He left his heart on that floor.
Hmm.
So, and he came up with something different. Yes, he
Hmm.
was different from the whole house. And I loved it when he said that on Sunday that when you're voting for me, just know that you probably looking at me and you seeing something that is very similar to you. So when we see Faith, we kind of like, I kind of like see myself through him, that you know what, this is me, I'm so brutal, I'm so honest. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still saying Faith is my winner for this year. I loved Dede, but somewhere somehow she lost it for me. So if I have two people that will switch off the lights, it will be Dede and Faith. But
Hmm.
definitely my winner for this year, it's Faith. And thank you, Glory, one more time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Ha-
Absolutely
Have a,
welcome.
have a lovely evening.
You too. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
All
Bye.
right. Quickly move on. Let's speak with Mo Rodney. Mo, you're welcome.
Hey Gloria.
Hi. Good evening. You're
So
welcome.
hi. So for me, first of all, I just want to shout out people who were behind the pages, the Big Brother pages. This year they did fairly well. They were not merely campaigning for anyone. They were hyping each and every housemate that were inside the house. Unlike previous year, where you feel like they are just campaigning for one person. Even during the whole season, I've never seen Ebuka campaigning for everyone. It was equally fair for every housemate. And the production this year, they didn't really portray housemates poverty stories, housemates struggle stories. They gave sort of everyone a fair chance. So I just want to shout out to those people. And my vote for this season is going to Faith. Faith reminds me of the guy from Big Brother Mzansi, Uyanda. He was different, he was unique, and people didn't see it. It was the first time seeing those kind of people inside the Big Brother house. They didn't come up with these stories that we already know, where now you have to dress up like a homeless person so that people will feel pity for you. You have to tell people that your mother has cancer so that people will feel sorry for you. He was honest. He was honest about his careers. He was honest about his successes, and it's something that us as people, especially as Black people, we must really appreciate. We must appreciate when people are succeeding, and they also deserve the chance to win the Big Brother show. Big Brother show is not meant for people who are poor. It's not meant for people who are from said background, who have said stories. So I just hope and pray that people are watching, they can also resonate to that stories of, look at this person, he has made it in life, yeah, but you can also give him a chance to be something. Unlike uh, seeing the same thing every year, we are hearing the same thing every year. So my
Yeah.
vote for this year is Face. Thank you so much, Gloria.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for keeping it this short. Thank you very much. All right. We're going to quickly move to Twitter now. We need to speak to at least two people, and then we're going to come back to YouTube. All right. Let's speak with Bokwa. Bokwa, you're welcome. Just 5 minutes. Sell your fave. Tell us who you're voting and why you're voting the person. Campaign hard for your fave. Hello, Bokwa. You have to unmute your mic.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. You're welcome. How are you?
Very fine, thank you. I've been trying to get into calls all the time, but then all the sessions, but I can't. I usually don't get the chance because I will just be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then the queue is so long, but I never get the chance.
I'm glad you made it today. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. First of all, we want to appreciate you
Thank you.
for bringing up my fave, because it was through you I got to know the person. It was through because I decided this year, I decided not to watch. I was like, okay, I want to focus on my life because I'm always glued to the internet. I'm like, okay, this year I want to focus on my life. But then through, I was like, okay, let me just be watching like your commentaries and then your accepts. Then I was like, okay, there's this guy, he's Faith. I kind of like I like his mindset. I like the way he acts. I like the way he articulates stuff. And so I decided to just look into him a bit, and then I was like, okay, good. And then I realized he was a neurodivergent, and I was like, okay, that's also that's interesting. And then when you've also been misunderstood for the longest time, because I could see myself through that, like through basic school, through junior high school and everything. There's always like, people didn't really understand. I also didn't even understand because it was always like you against almost everybody.
Yeah.
But now I'm beginning to understand this, and I'm like, okay. And then we are learning new things from him. Like we are learning literally almost new things, how people are evolving, how people take accountability. And at least we have a fan base that is not toxic. So we are good to go. So yeah, basically, I think I'm rooting for Faith.
Okay.
And then maybe my second option is going to be Diddy. Probably because I like a very calm and sound-minded people, like people who are calm, people who are sound-minded. Even though sometimes Faith can be a bit erratic, but then we still love him. That's how it is, because his actions are a bit louder than most people, and they put him in a place where he's literally always misunderstood. But we love him as that.
Yeah.
And we are rooting for intelligence. We're rooting for something different, because I think it's high time we took our lives seriously, because we've been living on triviality for the longest time. And that is where that is why we are where we are as Africans at the moment with
Yeah.
all the kind of leaders we have, because usually we don't even look at the seriousness and then the importance of having somebody who really wants to do the job, somebody who understands how society ought to be handled. And the good thing is you can have a leader who is very tough and firm, but then he listens to the cries of the people, to the cries of his other people. And I feel like Faith is really emulating that if we want to take it to other aspects of our lives. And I kind of love him for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'll
Thank
see
you.
you on Saturday.
Nice. Thank you so much. I see you on Saturday as well. Thank you so much. All right, guys, as we proceed with this conversation, for those of you who have been asking me to tell you how to vote, listen, what I'm going to tell you is go to the housemates you are supporting. Go to their page on any social media platform. All right. Check their account. You will see where their handler has posted posters, how you can vote, and how, if you want to make donations or contribute to them, you can follow the instructions on the posters that they have posted. If you check the top 10 housemates on their social media accounts, you will see all of these informations, all of it, every single one of these information. I noticed that a lot of you on my what's it called now, on my group, oh god, what's the name of this group, my Telegram group. Yeah, I noticed on my Telegram group a lot of you have been asking me questions. Oh, Glory, how do I send money from America or from the UK to this particular housemate handler? The reason why I have been mute, why I have not answered any of those questions, is because you guys understand. I don't want you all to think that Glory is supporting this particular housemate or that particular housemate, and that is the reason I have been mute. And there's one particular housemate that is reoccurring constantly on that group. But I don't want to say anything because I don't want people to say Glory is using her group to support one particular housemate. So now, here is what you would do. If you're not in Nigeria or any African country that allows you to vote, if you are in any other part of the West or maybe in Europe or wherever, and you want to support voting for a housemate, I've told you, go to their personal social media account, either on Twitter here or on Instagram, or okay, I think just Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, just go there. Surely you will see where they have posters, where they have put maybe different bank details, where you can do what you want to do by your own volition. If you like, go ahead and do that. All right, that's the best I can tell you for now. All right, let's speak with Nancy. Nancy on Twitter, how are you? You're welcome to the conversation.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me run to my office.
Okay.
Literally, when I needed, then I told my manager that I had to pick a call.
Please don't get caught. Don't get caught.
I'm good. I really needed to come online and speak.
Okay.
So, Glory, good job for everything that you've been doing. And then let me tell you one thing. I remember, I think 2 years ago, one speaker was like, she didn't come to your channel for a while. That was really last year, and I didn't come to your channel because you didn't like my face. That was the day, because I was like, nah, I don't want to listen anymore. Yeah, so oh yeah, I didn't come to your channel last week. I was like, I'm done with you. No, I can do that. And it's funny because I've been following your channel for a long time. When you used to have like a camera to like record your videos, man, I was like, why am I watching this? It's not even fair. And I'm like, no, I need to listen. Then finally it became fair. So she's like recently, she was like, oh, your videos are so clear. And I was like, yeah, she upgraded. Anyway, that's just incredible. Yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for being an OG.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that I've been following the show for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then this is like the first time I want to see a winner that was not predicted like from the stage. Like we want winners like Miracle, Messi, like those are people that you couldn't predict. Like it got to a time in Big Brother whereby they were just choosing winners on stage. And I'm like, why? We don't even. I remember when Sean came out, people were asking him, oh, how come you guys didn't see the strategy that Double K was like showing it us? I'm like, and he was like, even if we saw it, what were we going to do at that moment? Because he had already chosen a winner. Like there was nothing the housemates could have done about it. There was there wasn't going to be any game that he could do that he could change the winner. So that's what I was saying. Like when Faith entered the house, I didn't even see him. I didn't like the fact that he even gave his jacket to somebody and entered the house like with the singlet. I'm like, yo, dude, first impression like really matters. Same then you go into the house like with a singlet, like really. So Faith had to work for each of his. It's like we got extra for him to be seen. He had to do like a lot for him to even be mentioned for top 2 contender today.
Yeah.
And then that's what I want like people to understand. That's like give people the chance to go into the house and then work for the money. Like don't just choose the winner because she comes on stage and intentionally wears a white dress and takes off her wig. Like who does that? I don't even follow people like that because I don't know what I'm getting from the person. Like I'm not shading nobody, but I need somebody that I can relate with. I need somebody that when I'm watching, I can pick something from. Like I just don't understand how it works, but I just want to say that I'm grateful for each and everybody supporting Faith today. And then please keep on voting for Faith and let's have a winner that nobody saw coming, a winner that wasn't chosen the very first week, a winner that had to work for his money. And then somebody was just saying, Big Brother is not like a stage whereby, oh, only the humble can win, only the poor can win.
Yeah.
Like, a rich person can also come in and win. Like, I mean, he's never said he's rich.
Yeah.
But just give other people the chance to also show themselves and then work. And then also one thing, I'm in a diaspora, but I sent money to my cousin to like go restore our GoTv here at DSTV. And then apparently in Ghana, I don't know what is going on there, but we are not able to vote on our GoTv. So if anybody is listening or something, I don't know what is going on, but we have to call like the call center and it's still not been able to vote. So please keep voting for Faith and then just keep going. That's all. Thank you. I need to run to the office. Thank you, Gloria.
All right.
Keep doing a good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was really nice. Thank you so much. All right. Let's quickly move on to Oremeyi. Oremeyi. I hope I got your name pronunciation right. You're welcome to the conversation. Are you there? Oremeyi on Twitter. Can you please unmute your mic so we can hear you? Okay, she's not available. Let's speak with Obina. Obina on Twitter. Can you unmute your mic? It's your turn.
Yeah, Glory, good afternoon. Good evening.
You're welcome, Obina. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Tell us who you're voting for and why. Campaign for your fave. Go hard for your fave.
Okay. Basically, I'm voting for Faith.
Okay.
Because I can see through him, his originality, and he is not faking anything. All the characters and all the intellectual prowess he's been exhibiting in that stage, in that show, it's nothing like a strategy, because I believe that all the housemates, they have a different strategy in their own ethnicity, because if you look at the way they are kind of positioning themselves for endorsement, they just want to look good in front of the camera, act all nice so that they can back endorsement after the show. But Faith is not after endorsement. Faith is there for a social experiment, His realness is why he's still in the show. Okay? And the fact that some people get pissed at him countless times is because they are not used to that kind of personality.
Yeah.
Because since we've been watching the show, Faith is like a unique person, the star of Big Brother Naija. They have never been a housemate as consistent and character-wise, everything. He's putting in all his best in that show. Okay. So, and when the show started, he said it even he told someone that they see him as like a little, I don't know whether it's because of his size, but they see him like, what does this one have to offer? Is it because you're a doctor, you are showing too much? But as the show commenced, we found out that there are more to this guy other than being just a doctor. Faith can be anything. Faith is an artist. Faith is all around entertainment, okay? And for the fact that he doesn't, take his show, and he kept standing up for himself, the whole house was against it. Even Rude Boy, yesterday during his interview with Ebuka, Rude Boy said that kerosene incident. It was an instigation, because as a head of the house, I'm passing information from Big Brother. So see me, if I'm a head of the house now, you should see me as a Big Brother. So everything I tell you, you should kind of, obey and, abide by that rule. Okay. But due to the fact that they see Faith as I don't know, they just want to intimidate the guy, make his stay worse, But I love the fact that he kept standing up for himself. He doesn't, even when Joanna even told him, because he wasn't expecting that from Joanna. He thought that Joanna would actually be on his side. But Joanna came out and said, this thing you did is not good. Even as a reasonable somebody here, when there's a fight, you don't just conclude. First of all, you ask what happened, what led to this, because during that resin incident, most of those housemates were not there. The only people that were there were Rude. That's why Rude Boy didn't want to say anything, so that they would not say that his place is standing. But all those people that were there, they know what happened to that. But because of this girl is looking for them, they just wanted to side it so that they could bully Faith. And I love for the fact that he kept on repeatedly, showing himself, intellectual abilities out there. Like, this is in the history of Big Brother, I'm sorry to say it, but this is the best housemates I've ever watched, because every chance he gets, he sells himself. Even brands, the way he markets brands on those tasks, the way he come up with those fancy wares to kind of showcase them. Right.
Yeah.
I just wish Nigerian can just be open-minded, a deserving winner.
All right. Thank you so much, Obina. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're going to quickly move on back to YouTube. Those on Twitter, we're coming back shortly. All right, let's just speak with more people on YouTube. Marvelous, you are welcome. The floor is yours. Come on here, sell your fave, campaign hard for your fave, and try to convince people on why they should vote for your fave.
Good evening, Gloria.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Fine. So, basically, I'm just standing in for my daughter. She's shy. She's unable to come online because I don't actually allow her. So,
Oh,
according
okay.
to the book, she wrote here, so she's supporting Coin, and what Coin actually taught her, or what is teaching both of us, is I should be able to give more space for her with her male friends, that she loves her. Koyi was able to say, oh, Dede is my friend, and he kept that till this week, and that is to show that I should also give her a chance to have male friends, and also trust her that there are still guys that are decent, that
Oh
can
my
be like.
God.
And she
Wow.
also believes that Coin is selfless, referring to a case of, okay, is this culture? Or culture, referring to a case of culture with Coin, that Coin showed him his bags of clothes and the lights. So she's supporting Coin, and she's urging me to donate to Coin's foundation because he is all for Coin.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that
Yeah. Are you done?
okay. Yes.
Oh my God. You know what? I just want to give your daughter a hug right now, because this is the sweetest thing I've heard today. The fact that she had to send you, the mom, to come help her campaign for her fave. That is really sweet. And oh my God, it's just giving me butterflies in my tummy. And her reason is so valid. And I hope you know that is her own way of codedly telling you that, mommy, when I have friends, just know that it's okay for me to have a male friend. So I hope you're preparing your mind for that phase in our life. But really, that is so sweet. And I mentioned earlier, if you want to support any of these top 10 finalists in terms of donating funds to their management team to vote for them, you know what to do. Go to their social media accounts on Instagram and Twitter. Please ensure that you are checking the accurate account, because these housemates have a lot of parody accounts. That's a lot of fake accounts. So please check properly to ensure that you are checking the right account so that when you want to do a transfer, in fact, before you do a transfer, try to chat with the handler first, or if you know that you've been able to verify their account, their social media account, that it's the original one, then you can go ahead and make your donations. Because sometimes if you want to chat with them, it might take you a long time to get a response because they are all busy at this point. All right. So thank you so much for that. That was just really sweet. Okay, let's move on. Let's speak with Bless.
Thank you.
Bless Barsa. Yeah, thank you very much. Bless, are you there? Bless, you are welcome. Good evening.
Thank you. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Tell us your
Uh-huh.
fave. Tell us who your fave is.
Hey,
I'm paying for your fave.
okay. You know I'm supporting Imisi and Faith. You know
Okay,
from day one, I've been sharing my vote for these two people because I see them to be, they are the same, just that the Faith is a male and Imisi is a female. But for me, their game, I really like it. Both of them entertain me so much. So my vote,
yeah.
since day one, I've been sharing it. So I want to share it for them. So anyone who wants to support the two of them, they are good. We are good to go. So let's move. Sunday, we move on it.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very
You're
much for that.
welcome.
All right. Okay. Let's move on to Mara Wild Group. Mara, you're welcome. Tell us your fave, campaign hard for your fave, and try to convince people to vote for your fave.
Miss Glory,
Yes,
how are
ma.
you?
I am doing
Let
well,
me
ma.
let me tell you, I went and sat down and wrote 6 pointers as to why we should rally for a doctor and vote for a doctor. I
Okay.
went down and decided I will come in here and talk to the undecided so that they can live decided.
Okay.
Now, as my favorite biggest cheerleader, I'm going to break down why Dr. Faith stands out. This
Okay.
young man walked into that house in a calm manner. He was the therapist of the people who are or perceived to be underdogs, blending
Mm,
empathy, wit, and quiet fire to secure his finalist spot. He earned it. Let's start
mm,
with week one, early entrance and house therapist. Faith trusts in as the flatty doctor on launch night, instantly positioning as the house go-to listener for his confident, non-judgmental aura. He shares
mm,
his AR origins. Now, who else can you relate to if you're a doctor? I look at this young man in week two with his big blow up with Big Soso. What did he do? He set boundaries and defense. What happened? Faith is a very, very neat freak, an individual who likes clean environment. And when Big Soso decided to strut in there and force herself before he finished to clean the bathroom, what did he do? He said, "No, I am not finished yet." What did this
mm,
do? Strategically, it humanizes him and makes me as a voter to relate to him, because one of the things that I don't like is people who are dirty. So
mm,
I can relate to him on that aspect. When he had a blowout or a blow up with Gigi Jasmine on week 3, because they took his calmness for weakness, it was his turnaround and told them, you know what, if I decide to be petty and go toe to toe with you guys, I can equally do it and be malicious. What did this do? Set a boundary.
mm,
Respect me, I will respect you back. In
mm-hmm,
week 5, when it came to the power play, when people were saying that, oh, Faith has let his power drunk, he's taking advantage because he's head of the house. No, he was not. That was an avenue of him telling them, listen, you're all adults. We did not come. There's a reason as to why you auditioned to be in this show. And if you want your voters to see who you are, hear what you say. I'm not supposed to come and do what? And start running around for you guys to actually do what you're supposed to do. When we
absolutely.
went to, yes, Faith has won the most influential multiple times. Faith has won his wager tasks. It was not handed over to him. When it came to the fact of the Party of Life speech, Faith gave his flowers to culture. That shows you that this young man, irrespective of your differences, irrespective of the fact that you fight one another, he's not malicious, he does not hold grudges. He's relatable. Overall, Faith's journey has been nothing but realness. In a fake till you make it house, in a fake till you make it world. He was targeted for his calm and seen as weak, but his reactive was fire and quick to put people in their places. He was never shy to apologize when he felt like he offended someone or he made someone feel bad. So, at the end of the day, are you going to vote for a fake person? Are you going to vote for a real person? Is it high time we change the trajectory of Big Brother and stop using it as a platform to take people out of poverty, but actually for once, can we give it to someone who actually deserves to win? And I'm not saying this in a bad way or anything. Everyone that is in the finalist, one or the other, some earned it, some stole from the coffers with 10 million to get a spot, and it's okay. Because we live in a world whereby you have to do what you have to do to get to the
Of
top.
course.
I mean, it's not like it's new. We've seen even in corporate world, we will see people who will slip their way to the top. And also the same people will have people that will be, holding them in a certain standard. So it's life. It's life.
Yeah.
So me, I'm here to tell those who are undecided, please, if you're a principled person who has integrity, who doesn't shy away of owning your faults, please vote for my favorite doctor now. Vote for Dr. Faith. To me,
Okay.
already he's a winner because at the end of the day, remember, he wanted the experience of Big Brother House. The winning will be cherry on top, and that cherry on top is what I'm advocating for my winner to get. Glory, thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
I know people will skin me alive, but it's okay. You can skin me alive. At the end of the day, the skin is there to be skinned.
Nice. Thank you so much, Mara. Thank you so much for articulating your campaign the way you did. That was really solid. Thank you so much. Guys, that is how you campaign for your fave. Come on here and tell people why they need to vote for your fave. And let me shock you, there are people that are still undecided till now. There are people that still don't know if they should vote or not. So make sure you go really hard for your fave because you don't know who is going to be swayed by your argument or by your interesting pointers as to why they should vote for your fave. All right. Come, is nobody campaigning for K Bobo, Isabella, Kola, Shayla?
Okay,
Where are
Bobo,
they?
the dustbin diver. Okay, it's okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Mara. Okay, let's speak with Chigoze Destiny. Professor Chigoze, you're welcome. How are you?
Good evening. Okay, I was hoping and I'll praying to God that we'll have something like this midweek session because I know I've missed so many live Saturdays. I've missed coming to talk, but I've been on the background observing and listening. So thank you so much. So for me, I never really wanted to support anybody this year. I wanted to enjoy the show like a
Yeah.
normal viewer. But as it starts now, in few weeks back, I developed an interest with Dr. Faith. I think what actually made me develop interest in him was during that week that he was head of house, in which he told the housemaid that people have to come down and take their batteries for their microphone. And after listening to that stuff, I actually told myself that this is just something that he's just trying to get right, and this is something he's trying to get right in the society. Someone who can actually put things in place. You don't really go and start chasing adults, do what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
For me, the reason why I like him and I'm really campaigning for him to win is, for one, he's resilient, he's adaptive. If you notice, because I saw it one time, he has not been sleeping in the rooms. I don't know if you've noticed it. He
Yeah.
sleeps around the dressing area. During the bare minimum week, you saw him sleep during with this in the swing. So he's someone who can adapt to any environment you put him through. Someone who is strong in his opinion. When the housemates questioning him, "Who are you?" he constantly told them that I am the foundation of this house. And without me, you guys cannot win this tax. Faith is someone whose win has not been just handed it over to him. And just like they were saying within the discussion with Kola, then he was Kola was saying that about grace. He's not someone like that. He has worked hard for every tax and every win he has in that house. Some persons have relaxed and gotten their way to the top. But he has worked really hard. And I like him. And we deserve to give to someone who has shown that he can carry the show, that he knows what he's coming to the show to do, and not someone who's just coming to come and play with us, play with our emotions. No, this person is coming to show us that this is who I am, and this is what we should expect of him. Because I listened to say it, he said that if you love me, then you love yourself. I've been in that situation where like people are against you because you want to do something that is right. I see him as someone who wants to do things that are right. So if you're the kind of person who prefers a sane society, a society where we can live and do what is right, then your guy is Dr. Faith. I wish, I have opportunity to vote. Honestly, even though I've talked to some of my friends back in the country to vote, even if I had the opportunity, I would have gone all out to vote for him. And with what you said, I will really reach out to to their handlers and see if I can do my own. But for me, I am campaigning for him. I am a fan of Dr. Faith. Let's call it that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Professor Chigozie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, before we move on to the next person, just a few announcements. Number one, the lady that complained that she's in Ghana or she is in diaspora, but she sent money to her family in Ghana to vote, and they said Ghana cannot vote. Somebody else just commented that they are in Ghana and they were able to vote. So there's probably a mix-up somewhere. I know that almost all the African countries can actually vote. So check again, all right? I'm going to use myself as an example. I was able to vote, yes. I must admit, I do not vote all the time, but I actually voted this time, or I voted just yesterday. So how I did it was I went onto my DSTV app, all right? If you don't have the DSTV app, you have to download my DSTV app, download it. When you download it, you will see the Big Brother banner there. Click on the banner and you will see an option for you to vote. But for you to vote, you have to register to vote, all right? So a form, you click on the register to vote, a dialogue form will come out. It's very easy. You don't have to fill up everything. Just fill up the one that has compulsory asterisks there, all right? Just fill it up and it will send you an OTP or a verification code to you on WhatsApp. From then on, once you verify that it's your account, you are able to vote. And the beautiful thing about it is when you're done, it will show you that you have other options to also vote. So you can vote on the mobile app. You can also vote on the website, all right? And I was able to do all of that. Oh, I just remembered that I've not voted on website yet. Okay, I'm going to go back to go and vote on website. So 3 beautiful ways that you can actually vote. If what I just said is confusing to you, easy. Go to the Big Brother Twitter account, all right? The Big Brother Nigeria official Twitter account. There is a post, in fact, they put on several posts there on how to vote. And in that post, they actually attached links that you can just click on. Once you click on those links, it just automatically takes you to the site where you have to vote. If for the mobile app, if you already have the My DSTV app on your phone, it will just take you directly into the app where you can just go there, register, and vote. For the mobile voting, whatever, you find the link there. For the website voting, you find it all there. So it's very easy. All right. For those of you in diaspora that are sending support to these housemates, I've said it before, go to their official social media accounts. Don't bother going to TikTok because there are too many clone accounts on there. But check Twitter, that's the X app, or you check Instagram for their official accounts. Go through their page, you will see where they have posted, posters or links on how you can vote or how you can support them. All right. So if you are feeling generous enough, just go ahead and send in your support if you like. All right. Anyways, lastly, I want to give a massive shout out to AB Okoli. AB Okoli, thank you so much for your donation to this community. You are greatly appreciated for your generosity. Zempal, massive gratitude to you. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate both of you. God bless both of you. Thank you so much. All right. Let's quickly move on to Twitter and speak with at least 2 people, and then we're going to go back to YouTube to speak with more people. Favor, the floor is yours. You are welcome to the conversation. Tell us who your fave is. Okay, Favor. Yes, Favor, you are welcome.
Myself now. I'm talking on your page. Like I've been following since 2023. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've been following all your updates and everything. But to speak, sometimes I don't know how to go about it. I don't know where to click. So I went to Twitter because on YouTube it's not working.
Oh.
So Twitter.
Yo, thank you so much, Favor. And I'm happy you are here.
Yeah, I want to tell you that you are doing an amazing job for all the analysts. I like listening to you because you do this like effortlessly, like the way you dissect everything. I just like it. Your English, your diction, your wigs,
wow.
Your look, your skin.
Thank you so much.
So let me go straight to the point so I don't have to waste time.
All right.
2 things. Dede and Faith. I love these people so much. I don't even know. I wish they can give the both of them the money, but they can't give the both of them just one person. So let me give for Dede. I like the way she carries herself. Like somebody that when people are talking about emotional intelligence, and they are saying Dr. Faith does not have emotional intelligence. I laugh. Emotional intelligence, how you can control your emotion when there's an issue, how you can take decisions. Because there are sometimes that some decisions has to be asked, like immediately they're asking you about something, you have to like make that decision immediately.
Yes.
But people they don't know, they'll go about insulting and everything. And I appreciate you how you take everything, how you give it to them sometimes bad. I don't have to comment because some people are going mad actually.
Yeah.
You don't like somebody, you don't have to insult, you don't have to say rubbish. So for Dede, I like the way she contains her emotions. I like the way she carries herself like a woman, her dressing, everything, the way she sets boundaries. Even though she fell off at some point, I still love her like that. Like she was able to pick herself up, the urge to be a perfectionist, the way she wants to make her mother proud and everything. Like I see myself in her because morally, I like somebody that's like that. You understand?
Yes.
Therefore, Dr. Faith, oh God. Like me and the person, like my partner, like anybody I support, he always support the person. And then before he also supports, he will also look at the person lifestyle and everything. And he also gave me a lot of platform that I can also put and support this person. Dr. Faith is very good. I like the way he does these things. Today, if I even learned another word, is it Kataistin? Like, I never knew that before. I'm a medical student, but I don't know that. I'm learning a lot from him. I'm a medical student, I'm studying nursing. So I like the way he does these things. I don't know. Sorry for scattering everything. I'm just overwhelmed.
No, it's fine.
I know they cannot give the both of them the money, so people should vote for Dr. Faith. You see somebody that takes accountability after his actions, somebody that is blunt, that does not go back and backbite. I like it. You know that I like somebody that tells me the truth because sometimes it can hurt you, but just tell me the truth. When you tell me the truth, me like this, I'm sensible. I'll go back and think about it. I'll say yes. And I would like to have somebody like Dede and Faith as friends in my life.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Other people can talk. Thank you so much, Lori. I did an amazing job and I love you.
Favor, thank you so much. And I love you fiercely right back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. All right. Let's speak with Oremeyi. Are you back? I called you before.
can call me Glory.
Hey, namesake, you're welcome. How are you?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Tell us about your fave. Sell your fave for us.
We don't share so much. Everybody have been calling my face, so I'm just overwhelmed. Like, it's nice to have a lot of people supporting. Like, at least Nigerians are having sense. But then again, I have, there's something I say. Most people around me, which I don't want illicit to win, and I don't care. I've told them that that's their decision, and I don't have the right to influence them. They have the right to do anything they want to do. So you don't get to the like, you said do this. I'm like, no, I allow you to vote for the person you want to vote for. Leave me, let me to take my decision. This is the kind of person I want to vote, which is Dr. Faith. Now, there is no. What I tell them is now vote for Tinubu, because you are telling me now that you are supporting Messi, and you are telling that you not vote for Tinubu. It's a lie.
Hey God, what kind of example is that?
Yes, now because we had Peter Obi that was there, that was ready to make things right. Even though we know that there are still some things that we will not like, but there is just make the country make sense. Just make us have that united country. Just make us have that enjoyable country that will not be having to travel from one place to another just for greener pastures.
Yeah.
What did they do? They go it and give Agbero or Gout conductor people. Now you see that if Tinubu go, think of another person, is MC Oluomo that is the next that they will vote for. Once Emesi win, is MC Oluomo they will vote for next. Because if you check the most people that are voting for anything, go and check those celebrities. Now they still vote for Tinubu. Now they campaign for Tinubu. So I cannot blame them. It's their way. Then again, we are in Nigeria and we have laws that give us the right to choose. We have liberty to choose. We have freedom of speech, right, and whatever I want to say. And I'm forever rooting for Faith. I voted for him. Every who told that you telling them like Messi, they want Messi to win. I use their number to vote for Faith. They do not know. So you guys to please vote for Faith. He's deserving. That guy is the way he articulates his words. Damn it. That question that Ebuka asked on Sunday, I know if it were to be caller, that 11 if it were to be him that he had that question, he will not take accountability. And the fact that the thing is, Faith taking accountability does not mean that he is the bad person. He just knew that, okay, there are some of his traits that would not align with this set of people. That's where it comes off as he might be wrong. But then that statement he made that I might be wrong sometimes. Some people are already taking it over, but that so he intentionally knows what he's doing. I was like, don't you guys have sense? What it means is that he knows the kind of personality he has. That even he said that in his feeling is like the black sheep. And we're saying for a family black sheep to be a medical doctor, a well-sound medical doctor, how would their white sheep be? Or some family black sheep, you will know where they are now under the bridge. So for him to be able to take accountability, and I wish they knew, I wish Kola especially, I wish he already knew that what Faith was telling them. I was one that commented on a video that okay, I'm not sure it was you, I think somebody else. I think they have listened to their Faith of teaching them sign language 3 days ago. It should have not been hard for Kola by this time.
Okay.
Now it's finding it difficult. In his case, I think last time that Faith was teaching them, now all of them calm down. Even when their parents came to the distance, they were not hearing what their parents were saying. Because of the sign language that some people, that Faith daddy was doing, Faith could understand everything because they are used to sign language. But then they are teaching people, they know yet. Now you go there, go and see your family, you don't know what they are saying. Hey, I cannot hear anybody, I'll move this thing.
All right.
All for Faith and Faith always. And please, I wish I can read it.
All right, so thank you. Now you're talking about rigging it. It's okay. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna move on to the next person, but I need to address some questions. Somebody is asking me who is my fave. You all know that I will never review my fave until the show is over. All right, so don't bother asking. I will not tell you. I will not spill right now. Secondly, somebody is saying, Glory, please allow Mrs. fans to campaign. No. Hey God. Okay, let me repeat what I said again. Come here if you like and campaign for your fave. Tell us who you're voting for and why. Try to convince people listening on why they should support your fave with votes. I am not being specific about anybody. I am speaking about the top 10 finalists. There are 10 people in the finals. any of them that is your fave, come and speak for that person. All right. So maybe you're hearing a lot of faith. Well, maybe because he has a lot of supporters here. So if you are supporting any of the top 10 finalists, come and campaign for your fave. And that's it. All right. Okay. Let's speak with Mfatso. Mfatso, your hand is raised on Twitter. You're welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Gloria. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. You're welcome.
Yeah, I really appreciate your work you are doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, my favorite of this show is the Koi.
Okay.
I like him because we have similar categories. Like I don't like wahalas. Like I don't like people to be harsh, like being harsh on other people.
Yeah.
What I want is having entertainment. Like you need to have freedom to do anything you want. And the game strategy, the most I love about him is like the game strategy. He's using the strategy of keeping your enemies closer. If you want to defeat your enemies, you need to keep your enemies closer. And that's what me personally I like about it. So to campaign about him, I think like this is a season of 10 of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I cannot campaign for him. I just want to say to those people, go to vote for your favorites. I will not compel you to vote for Koi or whatever, because this is 10 out of 10. Just go vote for everyone you want people as your favorite. That's it. But to me, it's my guy Koi forever.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I respect that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna speak with for Dr. Faith. You're welcome to the conversation.
Thank you so much, Glory. Thank you.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening.
All right, Glory. I've been following you. I've been right from like 2019. That just said.
Wow.
I'm one of your first subscribers.
Wow.
And I'm really happy. This is my first time participating in your live conversation, even though I'm always at the background. I watch all your videos and your analysis.
Thank you.
But this time around, I'm rooting fully for someone, and I'm glad that you're seeing things the way it's a normal person or an intelligent person can see things. A lot of things have been happening in the house. I love the fact that when you're giving your analysis, you go deep for people that have a good sense of understanding to see reasons with you.
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for not paying attention to anyone. Thank you for not letting anybody's opinion about your opinion scare you from still saying the truth.
Thank you.
So I'm actually here with my hands together, kneeling down to beg you guys, please don't only vote for Dr. Faith. When it comes to finals, we are also buying votes. Please, Dr. Faith's flyer is on his official page. Support with whatever that you can for us to buy votes for him, because it is crucial. Remember, it's the finals. Anybody wants their favorite to win. So people are going tooth and nail. Please, Dr. Faith lovers, Dr. Faith supporters, even if you're just, even if person, please support us. We need your support now more than ever. I'm just here to campaign for my doctor, and also to thank Glory for her intelligent analysis.
Thank
for
you.
being consistent for the past year, and I'll always continue supporting you, whether next year you support my favor or not. I will support you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I want to ask you a question though, because this is crunch time and you need to be very specific and clear, so everybody would understand you. You say people are buying votes. Do you care to explain how that works so that if people want to support you, they can support you?
All right, thank you very much. So during the Baby Niger season, there are always some people, vendors, that they have voting materials, they have IUC numbers, they have web simply just to sell votes to fan bases that reach out to them to buy votes. So they sell votes at the particular amount. When the show is still going on, the votes can be cheaper.
Mm.
But along the line, when it becomes very crucial, like week 8, week 9, week 10, like the final week, it gets, some of them also sell numbers. Since their work is just to do voting, they can buy as many IUC numbers as they want. And then because there are some vendors that can have about 100 million votes, 200 million votes.
Wow.
And all they do is they have people that work with them. Like it's a fan base by votes. And then they also have people like phone vendors that they rent their phones to use for the voting. So that's what happens. So during a finale like this, when people book down vendors to vote for their favorites, they send representatives there and supervise the voting to make sure that they are following the right procedure, 10 numbers or 10 IDs per phone, and no using of hotspot or VPN or whatsoever. So that's what they do.
Okay, so what you need explicitly, you need money, support with money. That's what you need, right?
Yes, we need money. The account details are on Faith official page. Anyhow you want to support Dr. Faith, please, we want you to support so that we can be able to buy more votes and make Faith come back home with the money because he always wins.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm asking all of these questions so that you're clear. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Okay. All right. Guys, let me tell you all, listen, this is an opportunity. All right. This is an opportunity. Leverage on this opportunity to tell people what you want. If you need people, if you're campaigning for your faith, you need people to send money. Tell people you need money. Don't hold your mouth. They say, what's that thing they say again about the mouth that is silent does not get fed, right? So open your mouth. What do you want? Do you want people to vote for your faith? Are you looking for money to contribute to buy votes for your faith? Tell people what you want for your faith. All right. Leverage on this opportunity to get what you want. Okay. All right. We're going to quickly go back to YouTube now. We have more people there to speak with. Let's speak with Precious. Hi, Precious. You're welcome.
Hi, Glory. How are you?
Fine, my darling. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, thank you for this opportunity, Glory. Obviously, some of us cannot come in every Saturday. I think I
Yeah.
missed 2 Saturdays. I tried to come in and then I was like, okay, let me just listen. So
You're
I just
welcome.
ended up staying for the show. So thank you for this opportunity. Like you said, let's campaign for our faith. So I'm just asking you beforehand, Glory, if you can indeed give me the floor because your platform is gonna feel biased because majority of us are actually campaigning for this person, but at the same time, I'm not shocked as to why majority of us are campaigning for this person, given the people who actually listen to your analysis. You see, so for the people who are just coming here, maybe who are not used to this channel or who think like I told you once, you are paid, blah blah blah. I want to campaign for my faith proper. So if you probably give me the floor, I've articulated my thoughts into points, and I will rush through them as much as I can. But this is for someone who is even maybe listening to your space for the first time, and I need to convince to vote for my faith.
Carry on.
Okay.
Fire on.
Yeah, okay. So I'll start from the beginning, right? So
Yeah.
most people say people who watch Big Brother are either unemployed, uneducated, or who can watch CCTV. This is now from people who don't watch the show. Or you'd get comments like, how can you watch people sitting? Or how can you watch people sleeping? How can you watch people eating? How can you watch people living their lives? So this season in particular, I would have wanted all those people who used to say all those comments to watch it because it has been a conundrum of a season and it has answered those questions. How has it done so? So Big Brother is more of like a mafia given the time that it has ran, from its Africa franchise, from its Nigerian franchise, from its Mzansi franchise. I'm not even going to go international. But because in Nigeria particularly, it has had more popularity, it has become in a sense like a mafia where if you have one foot in the door, this is the best platform you as a young Nigerian to come on. So then what did that do? It started creating patterns. And it looks like the people who enter are in the same circles. So you'd find that, for example, maybe an Erica was in the last year, will tell a Tracy this year what to do. So it's also like in a close circle, because they don't just pick anyone, they say that, but you can see that they always pick someone who already has some foot in the door. So it has become repetitive, mafia-like, and it has had a little bit of a pattern, right? But we were still very entertained. I'm not going to take away from the different contestants. Now, what happened this year? We saw the PR angle with Koyin trending on day one before he did anything. Then we also saw the normal pretty privilege, right? Where we saw Sultana, Dede, just, people just, dying over them before they've even uttered a word. Now, don't get me wrong, it is not their fault. Koyin put in the work before the show. We cannot blame him for that. He paid who he needed to pay. His PR is working overtime. Good for him. But it is PR. It's screaming. So we're seeing a pattern. PR is Koyin, and then pretty privilege is your Sultanas and your Dedes, and some others might add Dede as well. Then, now the show starts. We get your Emisi, right? Emisi confuses and also stands out on day one with her outfit. I remember even my sister, who's an avid Emisi fan, judged her on that first day with that dress. She even said, "What is this girl wearing?" But today you can't tell her about Emisi. She will kill you. So that made Emisi stand out with that outfit that she came in. But what was Emisi doing? Emisi was playing on the relatableness of that character. I can relate to the majority of people in not only Nigeria and Africa, because not everyone is either affluent, not everyone comes from a rich family, not everyone is middle class. You do get your people who are just struggling and also want to be given a platform. You also get people like me who always used to advocate that this should be actually given to the poor. And so obviously, like I said, I've grown with the show, and I've realized that that is not the case. This is not a poverty alleviation show. This is an entertainment show. So Emisi stood out because of that. But the only difference is that Emisi was playing a character. It is not who she is. And these are not my words, these are her words. She's an actress. I remember there was a clip that came out of her actually acting in a Yoruba, I don't know whether it's a series or a sketch, but it was making round on Facebook. And I was like, oh, she's actually an actual actress. So I was very impressed. And she was also Emisi in that clip that was circulating on Facebook. So Baby Girl did well for herself. She chose the picture that is more relatable to act. And she was very dominant at the beginning. Accolades for that. I still continue to give Emisi today accolades for her acting. Why do I do that? Because there was a time where Big Brother brought in the family members, right? And when Big Brother brought in the family members, in anyone who's in the show, that's when, whether you're playing a character or not, we will see a little bit of the true you, because this is now somebody from your own household, right? Emisi did not break character. Emisi saw her sister. She did not break character at all. Emisi was still acting 100%. Big Brother asked Emisi to take off her her cap in the diary room. And then she took it off slowly. And then she was like, Big Brother, I don't want to do it all because now my hair is going to be in my face and I don't know how I'm going to remove my hair from. And then Big Brother had to say to her, use your hands. And then she started acting like her hands were broken. And then she started moving the hair a little bit, and then it was like her hands are like putty, or they're like elastic, or they no longer have bones. And then she was trying to move her hair. So Emisi is an exceptional actress, but the flaw is that she is acting, and that was not the flaw in the beginning. I will tell you why now I say it's a flaw. In comes Faith. Faith comes in like another script that we know, right? It is a script of a victim. Now, this script has worked very well because naturally we are arisers. So when Faith comes into the picture, we are coming in to arise as we did before. But then Faith does something different. He does not become the perfect victim. Faith stands up for himself. And not only to one person, to each and every person that comes against him. Now, Glory, we have never seen that too. If someone is being bullied in that house, tears first. Tears, and then we as the watchers, we get riled up. It happened to Lakon, it happened to White Money, it happened to Ilebaye, it happened to even though he didn't win, that guy in CC season. You know, even though they didn't make him win, they made sure they made another person win in order to make sure that CC doesn't win because she was now the antagonist. So our rising has been there. I've also done it with White Money. I've arised. So I'm not going to shy away from it. So what I'm trying to do now, Glory, is highlight the patterns that were coming in. Now, how Faith shook the show is that he fell into a pattern that we know. Right? But then he did not react the way that we know. He now then scrambled our brains. Our brains started to short circuit. Like, okay, but how do we arise now for this person? How do we arise? Because if you say boss, he says boss. If you say tit, he says tat. If you say you are whatever instigator, he will go from the beginning of how it started, and he will not lose breath. The other one will jump on top of him. He will answer that one. While he's answering that one, the other one will jump. He will answer that one as well. The other one, shut up, Joe. He will continue. He will not stop. Faith has been doing something, Glory, like I don't even know how to explain it. Even when you watch your TikTok videos today, they tell you, oh, you don't need to explain yourself to other people. Faith did it, and that's why he is now the forefront. But the only thing that is now looking like it's working against him is because he was not the perfect victim for us. And is that fair on Faith? No. It took the mirror and it turned it back on us, the viewers. Ebuka said something at the beginning of the season. He said, for the first time this season, viewers will also have to work. I think when he said that, he was talking about the fact that there's going to be a top 10. But when I look at the season, Faith is making the viewers work, because as much as he was victimized and all of that, he stood up for himself, and the people are falling off because he did not cry. And now it's also showing a mirror, like you mentioned. I don't know who mentioned, whether it's your listeners or yourself. You said it took away from the viewers the hero complex.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we couldn't come in and be the proper ariser. So Faith scattered the season. Faith made us reflect on ourselves. He also made the house reflect on itself. He made the show reflect on itself, because like I said, the show had a pattern. PR, pretty privilege, I am poor, I am a crier, I am a victim. So Faith took the mirror and shone back on all these 5 things that have now become a pattern on the show. He shone a mirror back on PR. He shone a mirror back on pretty privilege, because he was body shamed. So how can this person who is not looked at as this giant now win all wages, say all I do is win, and actually win, say I'm the foundation and actually prove he's the foundation? So he shone a mirror back on that. He shone a mirror on all these narratives and all these things that we were used to having watched the show. PR, pretty privilege, hero complex from the viewers, victimization where the victim stands up for themselves. So Faith scattered the season, guys. He scattered the season, he scattered the bloggers, he scattered everyone, even the viewers themselves, where we had to be honest with ourselves and say, can we then support someone who is able to fight for themselves? On top of that, give you bragging rights as your faith. Because he's been giving us bragging rights. I've been roasting people on Facebook because I had material to roast. I had material. My guy is most influential. My guy is HOH. My guy is smart. My guy is standing up for himself. My guy is not mediocre. My guy is well raised. My guy is this and this and this and this. So I wouldn't have had that material to brag if Faith did not give it to me. And he gave me plenty. I didn't even mention all of the material that he's given us. So on that ground, Glory, of how Faith has shaped and scattered and mirrored and, also put in the work. I feel that he is the deserving winner of BB Niger 10 over 10 season. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Precious. Thank you so much. Now, this is what I mean when I say sell your fave. Campaign heavily for your fave. Convince people on why they should vote for your fave. This is how you do it. All right. Precious, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate
Thank
it. Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
All right. Before we move on to the next speaker, I want to address this comment. Pray said, we can be honest with ourselves and say it's a fan club in here. Faith apparently is a saint. You see, this is the problem with people that lack comprehension skills. I'm not doing any analysis today. All I said is you that has been watching the show for yourself, you that has been experiencing these housemates for the past 9 weeks, and this is the 10th week, come here, take up the mic, preach, however way you want to do it, preach, cry, sing, whatever you want to do, but go ahead and campaign for your faith. Campaign for your fave. I'm not charging money. Oh. This is free. Oh. I'm not saying come and pay $1 or $5 to campaign for your fave. No, use your mouth to sell your fave to people. Okay, let me tell you guys what's happening here. There are over 3,000 people here from my back end now. Over 3,000 people listening to this live right now. In case you do not know, whatever platform you are watching from or listening from, the figure you're seeing there, that is not the original figure. I'm telling you the figure that I'm seeing here from my back end, putting together all the platforms together. There are over 3,000 people, almost 4,000. So I'm telling you, sell your fave, campaign for your fave. Instead of you to come and do that, you are there saying that, it's everything a fan club. It's everything a fan club. Okay, well, that's your headache. I'm not going to say jack about that. Let's move on. Belema on YouTube, you're welcome.
Hey, Glory.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're especially welcome.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Glory, thank
evening.
you. Thank you for this platform. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you. Yeah, but before
Mm.
I start with the campaign, I've been following you for a very, very long time. I must say you're really doing amazing work. And
Thank you.
again, I know every season, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the one who always asks you this question. Glory, how is your mental state? Because your Twitter, your X app is one place that I don't always want to go there. I don't wish to go there because that place is crazy, Glory. When I go to your comment section, the vile names, the evil names, wicked woman, winch,
Sis.
this, that. Oh my God. I'll be like, why are Nigerians so petty? Can't we just have healthy competition? Must you call somebody names just because of your fave? For real. Come on. We can do better every season. I hate going to your app, but the thing is, sometimes, okay, I'm in diaspora. So most
Mm.
of the times, if I want to get updates before your videos, I go to the X app to see, okay, what's going on. Let me see what Gloria's tweets, let me just see what's going on in the house. And each time I go there, oh my God, I have this unbearable migraine that I can never explain. So please, before I start campaigning for my fave, how are you, Glory? How is your mental state? How are you holding up all this while?
I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah,
I am not entirely okay. And the truth is,
I know. It's not
I
easy.
hate every Big Brother season. And that's the
Yeah,
truth. I
yeah,
hate every Big Brother season. And the reason I hate the season is because I have to deal with toxic people.
yeah.
That I hate every season because of that. So that is why I
Oh,
decompress. After the show, you know how to go and decompress. So
yeah.
after Sunday, I'll go and decompress as usual.
Okay, all right. I really
Thank
appreciate
you
you.
for asking.
Thank you for your consistency, In fact,
Yeah.
every time back to back, 6 a.m. Once once I wake up, I'm just carrying my phone and see, oh, has Glory posted? Let me see what is going on. Sometimes I'll just be like, let me just go and sleep, because at the end of the day, Glory is still going to tell me everything. So why worry myself? Let me just have a beauty sleep. Thank you very much. Thank you for staying
I
awake and
appreciate
allowing us to sleep. Thank you so much. God
I
bless you.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I'm not going to say too much. My faith, you all, is faith. Faith, faith, faith. None but faith. If I ever am going to support any other person, that is Dede. Dede also played. She has been playing an amazing game. But faith stood out for me this season. Oh my God. The reason why I said that faith stood out for me was because I can relate with him. I remember when he said the thank you speech that he said something about, if you love me, you see something in me that
Yes.
reminds you of yourself. I can say I see myself in him, because there is this stereotype about people who are small in size, people who are 3 feet, 4 feet. Like, Nigerians
Yeah.
normally have this stereotype about for people of that nature. I know I know what I'm saying, because I have been in that shoe. I am like Faith size, Faith's height, like that. So I know what I'm saying. People look down, like this housemate literally looked down on this guy a lot. Aside from
Hmm.
his intelligence, they just looked down on him a lot. That is the reason why I'm just looking at. I'm like, are they mad? So does it mean that if you are short, you are what? You don't have sense. You're like, if you are short, yeah, you don't fit. I don't understand. You don't fit in the
Hmm.
society. Must you be tall before someone will hear you? Must you be a giant before you will be heard? I don't
Hmm.
understand. Why are Nigerians like that? Why are Nigerians so like? I don't even know what to say. But I know why I'm so pained, because someone has looked at me. No, now this is my own story. I have friends that have looked at me and said that, babes, you are not men spec, because what, you are short. Men always look at people that are tall, classy, demure, and all of that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it. But anyways, that's my story. But let me come back to faith. Faith is my fave. Come on, Glory, who will stand that trial that this guy went through in the week of barest minimum? Who can? Who can stand it?
Hmm.
I believe that 95% of us in this comment section can never stand what Faith went through in the hands of those people that week.
Hmm.
The guy went through a lot. He took a lot of shit because of these housemates. And let's not forget about all the massive wins that he has accumulated this season. Come on, if anyone Faith stood up from, he deserves it all. He deserves it. I must say, he deserves it. No, he deserves it. So please, I'm begging you, Nigerians, 4,000 viewers, 3,000 viewers, please. I'm on my knees, hey, yo. I'm here. I'm literally outside in the cold in diaspora. I'm outside. I'm on my knees like this. Please, hey, yo, big no, please, Nigerians, vote for Faith. Thank you very much, Glory.
Thank you so much, Belema. Thank you. And I really appreciate you checking in on me as well. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys. Before we move on to the next speaker, I want to say this. All right. Listen, if you've been following my conversations in this community for the past 5 years, you recall one thing I always say in the final week. I always say that for every housemate, there's a hyping fan base and there's a voting fan base. So you can be here campaigning and trying to canvass for votes for your fave. But it will not be complete if you do not also put action, or rather put words to action. All right. So as you're vocally or verbally campaigning for them and trying to convince people to vote for them, you also need to do the work and vote for them. So make sure you vote for them. All right. Okay. Let's speak with Mama Adzo. Mama Adzo, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Glory. Good evening to all your listeners. Thank
Good
you for
evening.
the
You're welcome.
opportunity. Gloria, I just want to say thank you to you for all the work that you are doing. I really appreciate. I love you so much.
Thank
Since
you.
I think 2019, 2018, 2019, I started following you. In fact, you've been amazing. Whatever I was thinking was what the last the last speaker asked you, how do you feel your mental state, the kind of things people will say. But I like it. I like it. I like the fact that though you are bothered, it doesn't affect your work. You wait
Yeah.
till the end of the exercise and then you go and do your own thing. Thank you. God bless you for the good work. Now, back
so
to
much.
the question. Who is my faith? My faith is Faith, Dr. Faith, the doctor. Please, everybody vote for him. And let me give you the reasons why you should vote for him. Faith is real. He didn't come into the lesson with a strategy. He just came to be real. And that's why he's living his life without no wahala, just like whatever everybody is doing, whatever he's going through, that is him. So he's able to build resilience against all those things that they are doing to him. So he's real. He doesn't need to go and sit down and re-strategize and come back. No, that is him. He's real because he admits his fault. Anytime any issue comes up and then he realizes that, yes, this one is my fault, he says it. Yeah, last week when Ebuka asked him, he said it, yes. He said at times the fault is from him. If it was somebody, the person will be running here and there trying to find fault with others. But he admitted that, yes, some of the faults are from him. And one thing I like about him is that he doesn't allow them to bully him. That is me. Whatever I want to say, wherever I want to say it, I will say it. I don't fear anything. Naturally, I don't care what you are going to think about me. Once I know what I'm going to say is the truth, I'm going to say it. And the fact that he doesn't lie for them to work on him as they expect him to do, I'm so happy. I think he's the real guy. Another issue is that he's brought a difference. In fact, BB Niger shouldn't be. I'm from Ghana. BB Niger is something that we love watching. But then last year I lost interest altogether because it was just reduced to shipping. I said, what is this? So we can't watch this and then learn anything good out of it. So I intended not to watch this year. But when I had a 10/10, I said, let me see how this one is going. And it was massive. Thanks to Faith, one person who can hold a whole house to ransom and then let them listen to him. And he responds to everybody. And even if you don't want to listen to him, you listen to him. That is the real guy. He brought a different thing. No fake life. He was real. In fact, we learned a lot from him. What is it that we learned from people having sex, people kissing? These are things that we know already and we've been doing. But this guy has brought a different dimension altogether. Intellect, intelligence, fortitude, resilience to the, my goodness. Then he actually deserves it because he worked for it. The last time they had a wager and then the other guys were thinking that Big Brother was going to chastise him for not being part, which wasn't his fault. He actually wanted to be. But that one who was only interested in food, as for him, it's only food that he likes eating. I don't know what that Kebobo came to do in that. And he used people's 10 million to buy, Jesus. So that guy prevented him from, and then he went and sat down quietly. And all the ideas that he used, they were his ideas. So even as you said in your lesson, if it were the normal wager tax, actually, I wonder if Big Brother would have given them that win. But then on that day, that was the day that they were expecting it was going to be his day of shame. That was the day of faith, the day of fame. Big Brother saluted this guy. He won every competition. The only loss he lost was when there was a general loss. So who will say that this person didn't come to the house to play? He was determined. He knew why he was there. So the others, people will be just walking about when it's time for that. K-Bobo is very tough, well built. I never saw this guy getting so close to Enel, and I'm wondering why. Why? And this is the person who is antagonizing Faith, because he feels Faith is just some tiny creature who shouldn't talk. When he talks, no way. So please, it is Faith we are going to vote for. Yes, I also spoke about his resilience. Yes. And he was real. He was real. He didn't come asking for pity. The icing on the cake for me was the day they were supposed to beg Sultana to bring them, to retain them in the house, give them immunity. This gentleman went. The only issue I had was with he putting his foot on the seat where people were sitting. And when they say you should sit, he didn't want. And then Big Brother asked him to sit. He told Sultana that whether you you give me immunity or not, if I'm supposed to be here, I'm going to be here. He's not ready to beg, and that is it. If you know my worth, I know myself, I know what I'm worth. If I know what I can do, it is not you who will give me immunity. The people who are watching me, who are like me, who see themselves in me, they are the people who are going to retain me and not you. So please, people, I didn't know how I was going to vote because my Go TV, I've been having some challenges. But now that you have taught me how to go to the website and vote, in fact, I'm going to vote from my phone. I'll go and vote from my laptop. I think I can also vote from my desktop, right? And people in my house, we are going to vote. All my children, I'm going to force them. Everybody is going to. I'll collect the phone from them and then vote for Faith. I want to see Faith win this 10 over 10 because he is the real 10 over 10. Thank you very much. And thank you. Please, let's go out massively for Faith. Thank you. Glory, thank you. God bless you. See you at another time. Yes.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much, Mother Angela. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's speak with Shield, and then we're going to go to Twitter to speak with 3 people. All right. Hi, Shield. You're welcome. The floor is yours.
I just bought you a coffee. I don't know if you saw it, but
Yes,
that
I
is
saw
you
it. I
can.
saw it. I wanted you to come on here so that I could personally appreciate you. So this is
Oh,
me
don't
saying
worry.
thank you. Thank
No
you so
worries.
much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so
You
much.
can buy yourself a cappuccino or whatever they call it.
Frap is my favorite. I'm gonna get a frap.
Yes. Since everyone is campaigning for Faith, I'm here to campaign for your Shayla. Your
No,
Shayla.
everybody's campaigning for their fave. For their fave.
Oh, their fave. Okay, yeah, but most of them is Faith. But I'm here to campaign for Dede and your Shayla Kola. Are you guys not entertained? Are you guys not entertained by Kola and Dede? Well, I don't know, but for me, I've been really entertained by them, especially for Dede. She was, I think, the first person I kind of noticed. I think when she came in, her dress and everything, her fashion and everything, she did for everything. Entertainment, she did. Fashion, she did. Tax, she did. Shape, she did. Are you guys not entertained? Are you guys not entertained? Glory, I've been checking your analysis. Every day they did. Every day they did. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You're all entertained. Please, Faith fans, vote for Dede. He'll be all right. Faith will thank you. If you vote for Dede, you voted for Faith. If you vote for Dede, let me tell you, if you vote for Dede, you voted for Faith because they are similar. So just vote for Dede. Let her win.
You're a politician. I love that. This is the reverse psychology she came to do. Hey.
They are similar. See, dark skin. Look at them. They are all intelligent. Tax Dede. So please, Imisi fans, Queen fans, Sultana fans, Faith fans, I am begging you, let Dede win this thing. If Dede wins, it's for everyone. She has one for everyone. They said, I came to Big Brother to give my mom a car. Let Dede get the car now. She's only 23 years old. Faith will understand. If Faith comes and be like, you guys voted for Dede. No, it's all right now. Dede is my sister. You voted for her. Thank you, guys. So please, 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 I think Dede is the person I'm rooting for her to win. She has given me everything. To be honest, she has given me all the entertainment that I needed. And she's also, I think, the first lady who has really played the guys, which I'm very impressed with. Usually in BBN, I don't see women. Usually the men play the women, but she has really done. I've even forgotten this fish storyline. Dede has given me the biggest storyline of the season. The fishes. Do you guys think it's easy to be a fisherwoman? If you think you can fish, let me show you how it. Do you know how, like, you have to if you guys don't know how to fish, go to Google and Google how to fish, and you know the strength, the things that you have to carry to the pond to fish these fishes. They are very stubborn. And look at a whole fisherwoman fishing men. Guys, please, please don't let the hard work just go off like this. Let the fisherwoman, our aqua woman, let her get the money. 150 million. She has done all the work. She has put in women on the pedestal. She has brought the glory back to us. Look at Erica. Look at Beauty. Look at Fina. They made us cry. Every time. Fina made me cry. Please, so Dede has done well. Let's give her the 150. Please, please, Faith fans. I beg you. For the love of God, Faith will understand. I beg. Faith will understand. He's a doctor now. You understand. So please, as you are voting for Faith, just click on. Let me show you how to vote for Faith. If you go to DSTV app and you register your number, you see all the housemates. Just click Dede and then give all the votes for Dede. You voted for Faith. That's it. You've done your work 100%. So yes, I will end my campaign here. Please vote for Dede. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Shield. Chai, but Shield, you are brutal. You are like a voting criminal. Like you just came out to steal all the votes. You're brutal.
Let me campaign now. All right, thank you.
I can just imagine you dancing like this with a microphone. Vote for her now. Vote for her.
I'm at work now. I can't vote. I'm in US, so I can't vote. So I just need to campaign hard for Dede so that people can vote for her. I beg you guys. I beg. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Shield. Nice one. Thank you. All right, let's quickly move on to Twitter and speak with people. Let's speak with Onyinye. Onyinye, you are welcome.
Hi, Glory.
Hi, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Okay.
Before I continue, I don't know if anyone from Face Team can hear me. If they could just chat me up. I'm trying to reach out to them. I'm in diaspora, so I'm not able to send Naira because I don't know what happened to my account. So I don't know if there's any other way I could, donate because I can't post from here. So obviously.
So are you on Twitter? Let me ask you something. Are you on Twitter? Okay, you're on Twitter now. What am I saying? Yes. So here's what you can do. You know how to tweet at someone. You would type that, I'm trying to reach you, and then you tag the person's name. That is how you tweet at someone. Yeah. Because if you send a DM, they might not see it on time. And that's what I'm saying about, connecting with them directly. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, I want that.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't really watch the show like 24 hours because time difference and work and all that.
Yeah.
Well, one day I just tried to some people that are on live and all that, I just listen and all that, but I couldn't really pick anyone until when Faith won the head of house and that his speech. I just like the way I like his eloquence, I like his straightforwardness, and I like the fact that he's truthful. He's truthful. He admits when he's wrong. Like when Ebuka asked him that, he said yes sometimes, and which is real because we are not all perfect.
Yeah.
Anyone that says is perfect is lying. So he has proven that I'm not perfect. And they call it a reality show. So faith grows realness. There's no fake zone. Like for what he said he didn't even know about strategy. He said he had strategy in the house. And if you look at everyone sincerely in that house, they may not be like some people have taken like 100% strategy, but some of them they are real to an extent, but also fake to an extent. But I didn't see that in Faith in any way. He also showcased himself in terms of intelligence. He is very intelligent, and he has showcased that he's able to defend his profession. I see when housemates they call him and they ask him questions about he's able to deliver without torturing. I just like that. Some people I'm not saying for doctors, but there are some people that cannot even defend what they study, but he has proven that he can defend that.
Mm-hmm.
He has also in terms of tax. He's not just saying I'm a doctor and he cannot defend, he can defend his profession and he can also defend his intelligence in terms of delivering when it comes to tax. And he mentioned one thing, he said, if you love me, love yourself. It means to love yourself. Because if you really decide to love someone like you, that means there's something about you that you are seeing in yourself, that you are seeing traits exhibiting. No wonder if Big Brother is biased, I don't support blaming because if I were in the shoes, I could be biased, but I'm not saying Big Brother is biased, but we have seen that kind of Big Brother doing some things to show that this guy, he may not be perfect, but he's really doing something that is unique. So because of this, I've really come out to say that Faith is one person that has shown me 10 over 10 entertainment. I've looked at that for the last 2 weeks. What would I have been watching? What would I have been talking about if not Faith? He has given me reason to talk about the show. He has made people that see the show as a mediocre show for shipping, show for immorality and all that. He has made us people to rethink because they are now seeing other things to see in the show rather than the stereotype, you must be in a ship for people to know you, you must do this for people to know you, you must pretend for people to know you. But Faith is just himself, and people that are like minds, people that are like minds, people that understand what a reality show is, they're coming out to support Faith. And I'm telling you, if you like yourself, if you feel your intelligence, if you feel that you want your children, people that are around you to be as smart as Faith, please vote for Faith. If you want a sane society where we don't have pretenders being our leaders, please vote for Faith. If you want Next Big Brother to be interesting, please vote for Faith because people like Faith want to come to the Next Big Brother and make it interesting. So I'm voting for Faith, and please let's vote for Faith to win the show. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Oye. Thank you so much. Someone just commented that they've sent you Faith's contribution flyer on Twitter. So on the flyer, you will find bank accounts or bank details for dollars that you can actually contribute to. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and check it out. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, as I said, it's not enough to campaign for your faves, vocalizing your thoughts and just verbally canvassing for support for them. If I get to vote, you know what to do now. I've actually explained how to do that. All right, go ahead and vote. If you are still confused about how to vote, go ahead and check out the Big Brother Naija official account, and you will find several posts where they have provided links, direct links that will take you directly to the platforms where you can vote. You can vote on the website, I think on the desktop or mobile, and then you can vote on the app, on the My DSTV app. So go ahead and check all of that. If you want to contribute and you are not in Africa, you're probably in Europe or whichever Western country out there, and you want to assist your faves and their teams to get more votes or buy more votes, whichever way. As I said, check out their social media accounts. You will see posters and flyers that they have provided details that you can support them with. All right. Don't say I did not do anything for you. Go ahead and check. All right. Okay. Let's speak with Rami. Rami, I hope I got that right. Rami on Twitter. Are you there? Rami.
Yes, please. Finally.
Rami, you're welcome.
Right. You got it right. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the initiative. Thank you. You're doing well.
You're welcome.
Give you a flower, Glory.
Thank you so
Are
much.
you getting me clearly?
Sorry?
Are you getting me clearly?
Oh, yes, I am. Thank you so much. And you're welcome to the conversation.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah. So I must give it to you, Glory. You are representing your brand 100%.
Thank
Frankly
you.
speaking with Glory. And
Thank you.
this show has been nothing but 100%. You've been frank in all of your analysis. Thank you. In as much as it was easy, I must give it to you. Thank you and keep on doing the good work. People like us that see you, that understands your point of view, will 100% find your page very interesting.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
So to go further on my campaign, of course, I am a very joyful and firm supporter of Dr. Faith.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I just want to appeal to everyone on this live, whether you're on Twitter, on YouTube or Facebook, anywhere you're connected, please vote for Dr. Faith. I have different reasons why I will vote for him. I personally connect with him.
Okay.
If you're an individual that work or whatever work that you do or whatever thing that you do, you give your all, your 100% best, and nobody understands or nobody appreciates you. Or they try to make it seem as if they should not give you accolade for that. How would you feel? You will not feel good. And we've been watching this show. That is not just someone that says, oh, I always win, just like that. You watch him doing radio presentation. He puts in his 100%, like his life depends on it. So it's not just an ordinary word that he just says and expects God to come and help him to do everything. But they say God help those that help themselves. And we see how this young man puts effort into every way, into every presentation. It does not just say things. It puts options to ensure that his wins are 100%. They are not just words or just words of saying. So I don't find that word that you say, I always win, arrogant. Because if it's arrogant, it's something that you just talk and you leave it. You don't put no effort to it. But instead, I win, and it goes further to prove and show the whole world why he says he always wins. And that is one thing that I want you to vote for Faith for, because he does not just say things ordinarily, he walks towards them. I appeal you all listening to this live, please vote for Dr. Faith. I want you to vote for him because I have a brother. And you know, that thing that Faith did, rejecting a sexual advance. Do you know how many young men are in prison now because they did not reject a sexual advance? Imagine your son or imagine your husband rejecting someone's sexual advance outside. How proud you will be of that son. How proud you will be of that husband. And Dr. Faith is that kind of person. He has taught me to not limit myself, to not make myself look little. In as much as I like to be the younger person among the team, but it is important that my voice is heard too. Nobody should shut me down, or nobody should shut me up, or make me feel small because of maybe my height or my tribe or the country that I come from, so somebody should look down on me because of that. This young man has represented 100%. For every misunderstanding in that house, there is a root to that misunderstanding. I am yet to watch a show or a clip or any of those misunderstandings where State was the originator of that misunderstanding. He has never been the originator of any misunderstanding. And there's one thing I've learned in this life. You cannot trigger people and tell them how to react.
Word.
Everybody is different. Everybody is different. You can't tell me how to react when you trigger me. Other people might react differently, but you can't tell someone how to react when you trigger them. Because of that, I want you to vote for Dr. Faith. Faith has taught me positivity. You see that word? It happened to me this year. And that is the reason why I connect so much with this young man. There was this competition that I was going for. I was so scared because there were so many people, intelligent young people going for that competition. Before going, I looked at the mirror and said, "You are going to win this." And whilst we are at the competition, someone was trying to look down on me, and I told the person, "You don't know my God. I'm going to," right in the person's face, "I'm going to win this." And just like the same way they feel about Dr. Faith and say he's arrogant, somebody said, "Oh, you're not being humble." I said, "No, I know the effort I put into this. I'm telling you, I'm going to win." And God have you glory. I went to that competition. I did not only came first.
Wow.
My team came first. We got a scholarship to go abroad.
Oh, wow.
For a month.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Congratulations on that.
That's the very first time I have traveled. It's positive thinking with
Wow.
action always works. It's not just talking positive, but
Wow.
it worked. So because of that, I resonate so much with this young man, and I'm praying for every person on this line.
Congrats.
Vote for Dr. Faith. This is my very, I have never voted in Big Brother Nigeria in my life. I watched this show, I have never voted. I learned how to vote. All my colleagues at the office, my neighbors, every other person knows me for Dr. Faith. I take their phones, I go to their Twitter account, I follow the link, I vote. Those that have their CV decoders, I take their ICU, I register them, I vote for Dr. Faith. So if you are here just like Glory is saying, it's not just about talking. Let's put in the work. I know we can support, but if we do not put in the work, this young man will not win this show. I want us to put in the efforts, do all we can to ensure that he wins the show. So this is where I stand.
Thank you so much. And listen, massive congratulations on such a huge feat. You winning the competition, getting the scholarship to go abroad, that is massive. I mean, massive congratulations. And well done for not underrating yourself. Well done for believing in yourself. And congratulations to yourself for believing in you. All right. All right. Well done. Well done. Okay, we're going to speak to one more person and then we'll move on to YouTube. Let's speak with Nana. Nana, are you there?
Hi, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Nana. You are welcome. How are you?
Mary, I heard of the queue for long.
Oh my God.
Hi, good evening. My name is Vanessa, but I go on Nana on Twitter. I'm calling from Accra, Ghana. Good evening, everybody.
Welcome, Nana. Welcome.
First of all, I want to say that I really appreciate your talk, your space, your commentary.
Thank
You
you.
do a great job with being impartial and then also stating your stance.
Thank you.
For somebody who can't consume a lot of content like Big Brother and 24-hour content, you keep me up to date and I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
So I want to start my pitch on my fave. I want to preface this by saying that I'm a reality TV fan, but Big Brother is a lot of content to consume.
Okay.
When you speak on reality TV shows, you always want to give, especially a competition one, you want to give the money to somebody who has had impact. And I think that Dede has done just that. And she's the one that I'm here to pitch for, to lobby for, to bring your vote and to win the money. First off, I want to start by saying that in her beginning clip where she talks about what she's going to bring to the show, Dede promised looks, and she has delivered do and do, and she promised not to be rigid, and I think she has done just that.
Yeah.
Dede had lived on the minds of people that she didn't even know about, from Kola to Sabrina to Doris to Montana to Isabella to even K-Bobo, who has been admiring her from a distance, to now Faith, who she's actually changing her impression of in his mind. She has done it all. She has had the biggest plots of this season being this whole fisherman storyline. From keeping these 3 men in her net to keeping 2 to keeping 1. You can't deny her impact on the show. If you take Dede out of this 10/10 season, the season is going to go from a 10/10 to a 5. I'm sorry. We can argue all you want, but it is the truth. From just being at medical and standing from a distance and somebody having all these opinions and thoughts about you, you just have to be that girl. You have to carry this aura and confidence that is making people think that you are that lady. I'm sorry. I resonate with her a lot because she is able to stand on her boundaries and not waver and have people meet her at where she is. She has blurred the lines of a ship, a crack ship with collar. And she said it. She's not here to play a rigid game. And she has done just that. Whether she's in a ship, whether she's blurring the lines of a ship, nobody knows but Dede. She has managed to keep a bestie ship. She has even had a crack ship with K-Bobo that has even had fans. Come on. People speaking on your body part and it being a talk of the town on Twitter is crazy and is deserving. This lady has managed to stay on these social media chats throughout the entirety of the show. And from the start of the show, with denying the hug, she started her own trend. She started her own craze. If a person like this is not deserving of the money, who is? Come on, let's be real. From that hot body dance that she did in, I think, week 2 or week 3, every day, Dede has been on the minds of people, whether for good, whether for bad. And that is somebody that's deserving of the money. She can be your villain in certain situations. She can be your defender. She can be somebody you resonate with. And she's deserving of this 150 million naira. If everything that I've said doesn't even appeal to you, and you are loved by that girl, she is there with you. If you are looking for dance moves that will appeal you to vote for her, she's there with you. Go and watch Saturday night's clips. If you are looking for fashion, she's there with you. If you are looking for her being able to style her cute little braids in every which way, shape, or form to move you, Dede there for you, just like one of the speakers said. I'm sorry, but Dede is the impact. Dede has been the show, and I think she's deserving of everybody's vote. This is my first time voting, and I have voted. I entreat every single person to vote because she's that girl, and I love it. And she doesn't even know how much of an impact that she has had on people like Sabrina and Doris and X, Y, and Z. And she has just been herself. So guys, what's for Dede? I am really appreciative for the opportunity. And if you don't know what to do and if you can't vote, you can support and follow her official pages. So yeah, that's my piece. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, we're gonna move on now. Okay, let's speak with Evelyn. Guys, wait, hold on a second. I'm sorry to deviate a bit. I'm just turning my face now to my TV and I'm looking at the innocent task. And I noticed that Dede, Mensing, Faith, their hands are actually stretched out really straight, holding the rope. But Imisi's hand is literally like this. Like it's gelled to her chest. So I don't understand. Is there for those of you? Yeah, I'm watching it too. So I'm watching what's going on. How is it that her hand is up to her chest and Big Brother is not saying anything? What's happening? Nobody should rig that task. I'm seeing what's happening from here. Yeah. Okay. Because everybody else's hands are really stretched out forward. But Ibis' hand is like this and she's so comfortable. Why is she comfortable? What's the reason? Big brother. Big brother. I'm alive, but I can see you. I see you. Anyways, evening, you're welcome. You're welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm doing well, Glory. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. Yes, the floor is yours. Please campaign for your fave.
Thank you so much. Glory, you know you are the best, right? When we all come back to give you your accolade, just know that you already are, and I'm sure you have that confidence to know that on these streets, you are second to none.
Thank you so much.
Regardless of what anybody does or the evil comments they pass sometimes, you even have the time to respond to them. You just block them. You
Of
don't need them.
course.
You know, intelligent minds, no intelligent minds. So you don't need those people who are unable to analyze things and come for you, even when you are just sharing your own opinion. So thank you. So my shade is Didi.
Okay.
So before I go on, and allow others to come in, I stand on everything Nana said. I'm also calling from Ghana, and I'm going to be connecting with her. Everything Nana said, I agree with her and more. So we know the story. What makes me like the girl is the fact that there was so much enviness against her in the house. But you know, she never bowed to any. She knew, even her own friend Mide, she knows Mide doesn't like her. She's that smart. She always thinks about her mental well-being, and then she will just play along. But she's a very deep individual, so she knows everything that happens around her. Remember when she mentioned to Kola, you are two-faced.
Yeah.
You know what? No one had come to tell her, and obviously they cannot be everywhere. We are fortunate to be watching it on the screen, so we have the liberty and then the luxury to be seeing things here and there. The housemates themselves, they are unable to, but she could sense that this guy, he behaves towards me differently. And when he's with the other guys, because indeed, even Kola, as much as I like him because he likes Dede, he never defended Dede in Dede's absence. Sometimes when the guys are even confronting him that he loves her, he said, love is a strong word. But what other thing will it be for you to be chasing her all the while? But I give it to him because he's been consistent. The other fishes couldn't stand the heat. They had to find an available, sort of comfort what they couldn't give them. But guess what? See how Jason is coming back. The moment Dede ignored Jason, we all know his story. He vanished on our screen. His presence was no more felt, even though sometimes he could win tax here and there. So see how faith is now coming up. People are even warming up to faith now because of his alliance or relationship with Dede now. The conversation, everybody is eager to listen to them, to watch them. The intellectual, conversations they have and all that. Dede is intelligent, she's deep, and she's pretty. Up her fashion and all that, I mean, it's obvious for everyone to see. But one thing I like about her is that all the faves I've supported over the period, they will always let me down in terms of these men. Wani was one. I can go back to Erica. She was even disqualified. The girls, but this Dede girl, I don't know how her mom brought her up. I'm just praying to God that He gives me a daughter just like her. That's my prayer point now. Because how can a young girl of her caliber, with this intelligence, sometimes she reasons as if she's reasoning like us, and we are much older. I'm older. I'm in my 30s now. So I'm like, how can you imagine in your 20s dealing with all these, individuals, especially even the women. And the women, they had a thing against Dede because the guys were all after her. One time, I can tell you a story about Sultana in the kitchen one time when Dede and what's it called, Queen were under the duvet. And then she said, oh, Jason is mad because of Dede.
because Dede is under the shit. So I'm not going to give him any attention because he's mad because of Dede. And you are there with Jason, doing all kinds of things. Dede hasn't mentioned anything to you, even after everything you did to her, peeing in a box. She never brought it up. She left it to Biggie to take the action. She never confronted her or did anything to her. So looking at her character, her beauty, her sexiness, and her upkeep, I think we should all vote for Dede. She deserves it. We need a good ambassador. I love Faith. Don't get me wrong. The doctor, the intelligent guys, but he also needs to work on his emotional. Yesterday, they had a conversation concerning his emotions. They said, if I'm to say everything I think in my mind, I'll be just like you. And then he got it. He said, I also think you are just like me.
Yeah, I saw that conversation.
Yes, I love Faith a lot, but at some point, even when he had the issue with Dede 2 weeks ago concerning the wager and was just talking loosely that she's not the most prettiest girl, she's never come to you to say, I'm the most prettiest. You know she's pretty. She never defended that. So I think he went low on that with Culture, and we all know who Culture is. So for Faith to condescend to talk to Culture about Dede in that manner, it wasn't cool. Now I'm sure he's regretting all those comments he made concerning her. So those conversations that and then some of the actions he took, so made me drop the ball concerning him. But I don't mind the two of them being on the stage for the last days. And for Emisi, Glory, I don't know how close or how production listens to you, but I'll let you know that sometimes her appearance on TV is disgusting. Listen, people can support her. I don't mind how much they want to. But you're on TV, you have to be presentable. What's all this about not keeping yourself, tidy and all that?
Well, she said she was coming. She said she was coming to act. And in acting, people get into different types of characters. So I just think her appearance is just a part of the show or the act that she's putting up.
But it's not appealing, at least.
Well,
sometimes even the housemates.
Acting sometimes is not appealing. It's not visually appealing sometimes, and that is why when you watch a production, maybe a movie production or maybe a stage production, you find out that some characters look very aesthetically pleasing, whilst other characters look very grotesque. You understand? So that is why in a movie, you can have the mad person or you can have the billionaire daughter that dresses premium and classy. You understand? So just look at the show as different housemates pulling up with their own personalities and looking in their own different and unique ways. So just ignore the visuals.
Okay, I'll leave that.
Yeah.
And I also think that no matter how much we all vote from here, I think we rather should have a candidate. So they can have a percentage in wherever what's it called, votes counts, because because if not, we will always have the winning prize going to some candidates. They diminish right after the events. They don't carry the brand along. So I think Dede is deserving of the win. And if I had my way, I will entreat all of you to vote for her. I don't mind if you vote for Faith too. I would love the bitch because she sets a good example for young girls. The way she doesn't even explain herself.
Yeah.
When it comes to these men.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much.
Yes, Glory.
Thank you so
much for the time. Yeah?
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Let's go over to YouTube and let's begin with Pony. Pony, you are welcome. Such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Glory. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Welcome.
How is everyone on the live? I hope everyone is okay and doing great. So, I think mine is pretty obvious. I've listed my points down and I'm going to get straight to it.
Okay.
My fave is Faith. and
Okay.
there is no beating around the bush about it. Once I parked my bus here, there was no going back. It's faith all through. And the first reason I will give as to why we should vote faith is that faith is raw. He's raw and genuine. And it's refreshing to watch. I think over the course of this show, we have seen all kinds of housemates, and we have seen some recycled housemates. But when you listen to Faith, or when you see Faith, or when you watch him, he makes you feel things. And I think that is so refreshing, because I think it will be a while till we see a housemate like him. Because he not only is a lesson in courtesy, respect, and decency, but he's just an open book. Because as human beings, we're very complex. And when you look at us as human beings, we are both the good and the flaws. And I think we had gotten so used to seeing actors on the show that we had forgotten what it is to actually experience real people on the show. And I think that is where Faith has managed to stand out. And because of how genuine and raw he has been this season, you can see that there is a shift that has happened. And I think the support and the turn of the tide towards Faith is really a testament to how this show and the viewers have changed. Because if you look at the past 2 seasons that we have had, there's been such a change in the way people have selected their winners. Yes, it is not a problem for the show to be a poverty elevation scheme, because everybody has their story. But it does become a problem when people are faking that script to win the show. Because it robs the show of a certain type of authenticity that has been lacking for a while. And I think that is why over the period, you notice people have been complaining and saying, oh, the show is losing its spark, the winners seem rehearsed. So that's why Faith had my backing. Truth be told, in the beginning, he wasn't even on my radar. But after that first diary session, that was the end. I never looked back. So I think that is my number one reason why I would appeal and ask people to vote for Faith. Secondly, Faith's work ethic and hard work is something that stands out. We need to learn, or we need to get back to the culture of teaching people that hard work and good work ethic can actually be rewarded. Because for a moment, people, okay, I know there are different ways to win the show, but people sometimes would come to lean towards more of the noise script than actually doing and putting the work in tasks, or taking other aspects of the Big Brother house seriously. They would just focus on the noise and the other aspects that they seem to think viewers wanted. So his hard work and work ethic is something that's admirable. And I think also one of the most important points that I'll list out as to why Faith really stands out is that he has taught us empathy and the complexities of empathy. Because we seem to think that there is only one way to view empathy, but empathy is multifaceted. It's not only towards the poor. If you notice, this season has really got us talking about how we treat each other. Because if you notice, the first rebuttal towards anything Faith says is to say he's short. Just, I think it was this week. Yeah, just this week, Kola said, for someone who is your stature, you surely have a big mouth, or you talk a lot, something of that sort. And that really shows you how mean we can be to people who do not fit the norms that we are used to. It's very easy for you to just call someone weird. It's very easy for you to dismiss certain people because of their stature. So I think that has also thrown back the mirror to us as a society and how we look at empathy. We seem to think empathy just stops on helping the poor and doesn't extend to our offices, to our colleagues, and all of that. So all in all, I think those are the things that really stood out for me. And the fact that he was able to evolve with the game. He showed all he showed all sides of himself. You can be able to strategize, you can be able to just be you. It may not always work for every housemate, but like he said, those who love him see part of him in them. So that's something very important. Now, to sum it up, there is something I also want to add. When people are voting, I actually just recently came to notice or got to know about this, and that is the popularity vote concept. I do not know how true it is, because over the past seasons, I have been voting, but I've never really gone all out for a housemate like I have of late, like I've had this season with Faith. And I'm being told that there is something called the popularity vote, and it really plays a huge role in determining the winner. I'm in Uganda. And much as we vote using IUCs and our DSTV and GoTV subscriptions, we should not ignore the power of the individual numbers, voting with numbers. And I'm being made to understand that there is a lot of importance that is placed on having a diversity of votes around the continent. So I don't know if you can clarify that for me. So I just want to tell other voters in other regions that popularity vote may actually be so important. So don't ignore the gathering of numbers. I am being told you can vote using 10 numbers on one device, and that can really go a long way. So as you're gathering votes and all of that, personally, my colleagues, my family, everybody is voting. The only people that are left are my ancestors, but I won't go there because I'm a child of God. But everyone else, I've gone out of my way. So I think the popularity vote, if you have any information on it, please, you can help
So,
me so that we can be able to
okay.
understand.
So I'm not really sure about this popularity vote. The last time I heard about this was during Big Brother Titans, because we had Nigerian housemates and South African housemates. So they changed the calculation of the votes. You know, it was I think it was by country, and then they added it, and then the highest percentage. Very complicated. But from my personal experience, because I voted yesterday, so from my personal experience, on the DSTV app, my DSTV app, the one where you do your subscriptions and you monitor your usage of your subscription, that one, definitely you have your IUC number already there, right? Your DSTV, your decoder number, it's already there. But then when you finish registering your number, and then you get an OTP number via your WhatsApp, right? And then you vote. It will now direct you that you have two other platforms that you can also vote. There's the website, and then there's the other one. I can't remember what it was called. I think it's on mobile. Now, on that one, I think that one you just have to use your login details. I think that was what I did. And then the website, you can just use login details. I don't think the website requires what's it called, the IUC number, right? So I'm not really sure about the popularity vote thingy, you know, but as I always say, you vote how you can from where you are, and then the one that you're not really sure of, you probably try to work with the management team of your fave or the handlers of your fave. I think because they know how to go about it, probably by buying votes, I think they would have more explanations on how that works out.
Because why I'm highlighting that is because I think about 3 weeks back, I was on one of the spaces on Twitter, and they were talking about voting. And one of the ladies had mentioned that she has been on this teams before, especially with the one of Kelly Ray. And she had mentioned the popularity vote thing, and she had mentioned the numbers things, the importance of the numbers, having different numbers, voting. Those are also very important, and they can't be missed. So I think if you are really interested in going all out, understanding all aspects of information is very important. And if you still, I believe when you go on their Twitter space, like Faith's Twitter space, you will find those lives still there. So that's just what I would say. But vote for Faith, and yeah, we wish him the best. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Pony. Thank you so much for that. Guys, remember, you are still campaigning for your own fave. All right. So we have like six more, okay, five more people to go. And after these five people, we're going to end the conversation for tonight. All right. Let's speak with who? Abba. Abba, you're welcome. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much, Glory.
Yes, welcome.
I am
Welcome.
excited. I'm so excited to be here. I am so impressed with your life. Thank you so much for your analysis. Like, you've been so great.
Welcome. Thank
You've
you
been
so much
great
for
this
that.
whole season. You've been very great. Okay, so let me start off by saying, okay, I am very impressed with this whole live and this whole campaign. I can see I can see people campaigning for Dede. I mean, I love Dede. She's that girl. And I can see that the ladies, like, the women supporting Dede are like women that wish they could go back into their 20s and change certain things and do certain things better. But then,
Mhm.
yeah, I love it. And also, Emisi came with a script and she has stayed true to it. Like, I'm actually happy it worked out for her. She's been great. I won't be surprised that she'd get like a lot of like acting roles and stuff like that. Which would I'll be happy for her. She's done her part. But then my Dr. Faith has been very, very, very authentic. He came in, he has been real. He has showed me that like there's a whole different part of Africa rising, like the whole mentality. Because in Africa, we have really, really normalized pampering stupidity and not talking about certain things. We are usually like when some like we don't like to call the spade a spade. You'd realize everybody in the diaspora is like, yeah, Dr. Fade, because he's been very assertive. And because I'm in the diaspora, and it's like everyone is very assertive. You when you see an elderly person doing something wrong, you know what, you say it as it is. You don't sugarcoat it, you just go straight to the point. And it's like these housemates are not used to people like that. And Africa in general, we are not used to, it's like you have to stay humble. You have to like, don't say
Yeah.
certain things.
Yes.
There's a way you need to articulate your thoughts, like, in a very shallow and then very mild way. But then no, here comes Faith, who is calling the spade the spade. Like we like to just sugarcoat nonsense. And he's not here for it. And I'm glad that Africa is seeing this whole thing. And I love how Precious and Mara they came in with their analysis from week 1 to week 9. Everybody has said everything on my mind. But then
Yeah.
I'm glad that everybody has been able to see that, you know what, this we have to be more assertive as a whole, because it's not just BB Niger, in my opinion. It's the whole Africa is involved. We are all like we are all looking, we are all watching, and I like how everybody is thinking. I mean, everybody is. I can see on Twitter, when I go on Twitter, I don't like to go on your Twitter because I'm like, can you just give your opinion without insulting anybody? But it's like everybody, the very shallow-minded people in the society you see with
Yeah.
insults, and I'm like, you go, I just look at them and I'm like, the reason why your bank account numbers are not multiplying is because of the way you're thinking. You don't like cognitive reasoning. They don't like it. They don't like
Exactly.
it. You see, all these people are just there, and it's like they're just, oh yeah, my thing. They're going to. You want to act Raz? I mean, if it's helping you, it's working out for you, no. But then no, we are pushing an agenda, and then that is like reasoning. Like I would love for my child to be like Faith. That's like everybody. Like yeah, my girl child should behave like very ladylike and demure like Dede. Yeah, but then he has to be very like you have to be reasonable in this day and age. Oh,
Yep.
come on. Faith is doing it for me. And like I please, I'm urging everybody, if you are not voting for Faith, then I don't know what you're doing. I mean, this top 10, I love the top 10. But then I would love to take K-Bobo out and replace with Ruboy. And then would like to take Sultana out and replace with Thelma. That would be like the ultimate perfect 10. But then, yeah, it is what it is. But then Faith has shown us that there's a whole new world out there. And Africans, look at how he's speaking. Like very articulate. Like, if you don't want this, what do you want? Like, how? Anyways, please, we are going all out for Faith, please. And yeah, the thing about Ghana, I went into my DSTV app. I haven't voted this whole season. I went in there because that's the finals, and they told me zero votes remaining. I'm like, I haven't voted.
Okay, did you see anywhere that it requires you to register?
Yeah, I saw the register, but because I'm in the diaspora, it's not allowing me. Like the V is not allowing me to register.
Oh, yeah. So when I wanted to vote, that was the same thing I saw. 0 votes remaining down. Then up there it says register to vote. So you have to
Okay.
register to vote. Yeah. So let me give you a
Okay.
tip. Let me give you a tip.
Okay.
I think you can actually, if you have somebody in Ghana, you can actually, I think you can transfer your details to the person to
Okay.
help you download the app on their own device and then do the voting on your behalf. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
And please, Africa, this is a call for all of us to wake up and see that life is not all about playing gimmicks and putting on an act and a show. We want more. We want more people who are thinking out of the box, who are doing great things. Because there's so much greatness in Africa that we can show this world. Because if we keep doing small things, these people will still keep looking down on us. But there's so much greatness there, and everybody, I'd urge you to go all out for faith.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
that. All right. Okay, let's stick with Immaculate. Immaculate, you're welcome.
Thank you, Glory. Hey.
You're welcome. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
First of all, I'm from Uganda, and
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan. And that's
Thank you
because
so much.
you teach me new words, new English words every day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So my
Oh my God, what's
fave
happening?
is definitely Dr.
Okay.
Faith. Are you getting me?
Yes. But you have to project more so that we can all hear you. All right.
Okay. My faith is Dr. Faith.
Okay.
And that's because this guy has built his fan base organically. It's not forced. It's not what we've grown to love him naturally.
Yeah.
The guy who stands for himself single-handedly, he has showed us that you can play that game without a ship, or you can play it individually and still get to the finale. Like, he's been too competitive. He has won, just as he always says. He has won, and he has really made us proud. Like, he has been everything in that small body of his. He has been everything. I know they usually say he's this small and short guy with a big mouth, but he has given us everything in that small body of his. So I think, to me, Faith is a deserving winner. Though I congratulate everyone that made it to the finals, including Kebobozo. I don't know, but I congratulate everyone. And please, I don't want to say much because everyone that has come up has said all that I wanted to say. Please, people, vote for Faith. We shouldn't just talk. We shouldn't just campaign. Let's go out, because I've really voted. Honestly, I've voted. Please, let's vote for Faith.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Immaculate. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm seeing a lot of questions here. Some people are asking, how do we reach out to Faith's team? Guys, listen. I've said it in general before, and I'll say it again. If you want to vote on the housemates and you're having difficulties logging in or registering, or maybe you are in the diaspora and you still cannot vote, just send your somebody said send your eyes. Is it ICU or BIUC? What they call it? Send your number, your decoder number. Is it ICU? Guys, what did you call it? Yeah. Send it to the team. I've told you how you can reach the team of your faves. You can reach them via their social media accounts. All right. I think they have numbers, phone numbers there that you can actually call or maybe message or something. But just go to their social media account. I believe any information you're looking for, you'll find it there on a flyer. I've seen them post different flyers on how you can donate, support. It's all there on their social media account. So just go ahead and check it out and you'll be able to reach out to them. All right. Okay. Fatu, you're welcome. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome, welcome,
Hi,
welcome.
Glory. Thank you. This is still your favorite Gambian. I look different. I started doing hijab last month.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. How are
Nice.
you? Like
I'm
few
doing
people
great.
ask, how's your mental health?
Oh, I'm doing great. Fantastic. I'm doing great. The show is it's
That's
almost
good.
ending,
I
so yeah, I'm
know.
good.
You can finally rest.
Yep.
For me, I didn't, I can't vote anybody since I'm not, I tried. I tried to get a number. I mean, how to, try to have access. I don't know why this African Magic and DSTV hate, they hate us. They don't give us access. You click on it, even if you download the app, you still can use it. Like it's only for
Wow.
people based in Africa only. You
Yo.
can't have access outside Africa. It doesn't work for us. I tried.
Hmm.
But regarding faith, for me, I love Dede. I don't know. The moment I saw her on stage, I saw the short hair. I think I was more attracted to the short hair because I have done short hair like almost my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And like she is a black beauty. I saw her, I love her. And my other fave is Faith. I think for me, one thing that actually caught my attention when it comes to Faith was when he removed his jacket on stage and threw it on a fan, like he gave it to a fan. And everyone asked, "Oh, what about your jacket?" He says, "I have more." Like he
Hmm.
can wear, like he can always get, a different jacket when he gets into the house. I was like, okay, I like his energy, the way he, came on the stage. I was like, this
Hmm.
guy seems like an interesting, individual, an interesting person. And coming into the house, I noticed that he's like a no nonsense person. I was like, okay, this is kind of me, And I think for me, he's a little bit similar to Dede. They have like this kind of no nonsense because that's how Dede started. Now she's a
Mm-hmm.
little bit open up like towards the last week, but that's how I was able to connect to Dede because it seems like she has strict parents. And my parents, my mom is okay with my dad. Hey, Jesus. Hey, don't mind me. You know, hijab what I'm saying, Jesus. But anyways,
Yo.
anyway, but I think my dad was so strict, and coming from a strict parents, there are certain things that I cannot do. I don't even imagine doing. So they didn't even, hugging Kola or kissing Kola and seeing her mom, like seeing that terrifying look. I know that look, and I know how that feels. Especially with the fact that her mom wasn't speaking and her reaction. I understand all of that, and I was like, okay,
Hmm.
this is why I can relate to her because I know what it's like growing up in a strict environment. And she is very someone who is, how do I put it in words? She's
Hmm.
disciplined. Both her and Faith are disciplined. They didn't see relationship as a form of as a way to win the show. They were able to control themselves and emotionally, physically. And they really tried. Faith, oh my God, 100%. I mean, that
Hmm.
guy rejected Emisi and she made life a living hell for him in the house just because the guy rejected a kiss or her advances, and she about to make life a living hell for him, and she did. So, for Dede, she struggled. I mean, being in that house for weeks and I get why she actually maybe opened up a little bit to Kola, and I think that also media has something to do with that. Being Kola's friend, she basically was, I think maybe a little bit pressure from me they make Dede to open up a little bit. But yeah, so for me, I even though I can't vote, but if you can vote and you're out there and you can hear me, please vote for Dede or Faith. One of those two people, whoever you vote for, I'm okay with it. And thank you. I love you guys. And Glory, thank you so much. I have been following you since Lakon season. I think that's when I first came
Yes.
across your page. And I have
Lockdown,
watched you.
yes.
Yes, I have followed your every season of BBN. From then, I have watched your live, and I
Thank
have
you.
literally watched every video. It came to a point when I see your video, the first thing I do is a thumbs up before I even listen to the video. That's something that I have been doing it literally every
Thank
day.
you so
Even though the
much for
time
that.
difference, when I wake up, YouTube has Glory made any update? Let me know what's happening in the house. So thank you so much for being consistent
Thank
for this
you.
past couple of years. Thank you for being you. Thank you for
Thank
not being
you.
biased. Thank you for not even showing who your faves are until the end of the season, which I love because then you'll be dragged. They will say you're not doing your job. So I appreciate the fact that you're doing that. Yeah. So
Thank you
thank you.
so much. Thank you so much. I really
Bye.
appreciate you. Thank you so much. All
All right.
right. Okay. Let's speak with Karupa. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to add Karupa, where are you? Okay, hi Karupa, you're welcome. You're gonna be our last speaker for tonight. Thanks for joining. How are you?
I'm doing
Karupa,
great. How are you, Glory? I hope you can hear
I'm
me
doing
properly.
well. Can you
Can you hear
project
me
more so
properly?
we can hear you? No, you have to project. Increase the
Oh, okay.
volume of your voice.
I hope you can hear me because my Wi-Fi is a little bit tripping.
I
And
can
it
hear
has
you, but
been
you have to
long
speak
since I
louder.
was speaking with you.
I
I hope
can
you can
hear
hear
you.
me.
I can hear you, but you have to speak louder, a bit louder, all right?
I think it's maybe this is the device that I'm using.
It's not your internet, it's your voice. You have to speak louder. Speak louder.
No, I'm saying it's maybe the device that I'm using that is the speaker has a problem. But I hope you can hear
Okay.
me properly now.
Oh yeah, carry on. We'll manage. Carry on.
Okay, I want the money to go to both between Faith and Emisi because with Emisi, I feel like she did not tick all the boxes. But with Faith is a full 10 out of 10. And I feel like he deserves the money much more compared to Emisi. And you can clearly see by the whole of Africa that he is going to win this money. The trolls, as I know the trolls are going to come, they are going to say he's not deserving, but they can go to hell. The guy played his game. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Carry on, please.
The guy played his game. He played according to the theme of the season, and that's what we signed up for. And I wish him all the best. And may the best man or woman win. But there is no debate, Glory. We can even bet on this. 10 million naira, we can even bet. Faith is going to win that money.
We'll see.
And yeah, good night.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Karupa. Thank you so much for also keeping it very brief and simple. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm just super excited that we had this session today. It's late now, and so we have to end the conversation. But I want to appreciate every single one of you that came all out to campaign for your faves. I appreciate all of you. I love how you all went really hard for it, and I really do hope that it yields results for you. You know, for the way you campaign for your faith. I hope it works out well for you. As I'll always say, may the best man or woman win. That's what I'll always say. May the best man or woman win. And remember, you've said all what you want to say tonight. What's left for you to do now is to go all out and vote. All right? Go all out and vote. If you're not in a location where you are allowed to vote, you can reach out to the team of your faith, depending on how passionate you are. If you're really passionate about your faith and you really want to see them crowned the winner on Sunday, then you need to ride with your passion and see how you can support them. I've told you all how you can reach out to the team for your faves. Go via their social media accounts. Please verify that that is the original social media account, because there are a lot of fake accounts on social media. So just ensure that you're seeing the original one. Verify that it's the original one. All right. If you want to send a DM to the handler, go ahead and send a DM. But most of the time, I prefer to just go ahead with the information that they provide on the page, because sometimes the handlers might take days to respond. But still go ahead and check out with the handlers. All right. But also have it at the back of your mind that the handlers might be busy. Okay. But more importantly, there are flyers on the social media accounts of your faves. So when you check out those flyers, you will find almost all the information that you need. All right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for tonight's live conversation. I want to appreciate you all once again for coming out en masse. For those of you that donated, AB Zenpal, thank you so much. We also got a new community member, and this is Aquarius. Aquarius is a new member. Aquarius, thank you so much for taking that initiative to register to become a new member. I appreciate you. You're welcome to the family of intellectuals and open-minded people. We have fun over here, and we love you. Thank you so much for joining. All right. And yes, to the silent viewers, the silent listeners, thank you so much for your time, for your commitment and your dedication and your support. I never ever take it for granted. I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. For everybody that vocalized their thoughts, thank you so much. And guys, for looking out for me, I appreciate you. And there's something you all normally do whenever I put out a video on YouTube. You always thank me for uploading the videos. You always thank me for sharing my opinion. I always find that really interesting, because I'm thinking, I need to do this, I need to do this. But then there you guys are thanking me for uploading, appreciating me for uploading. See, you people are the sweetest people ever, the best community anyone could ever ask for. And I appreciate all of you for that. Thank you all so much. And so we're going to end the conversation here. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. And don't forget, on Saturday, we will still converge here on Saturday, because there are things happening in the house. So on Saturday, when we come here, we're just going to cruise and talk, and then look forward to the finale on Sunday. All right. Now, all of that said, have a fantastic night's rest, and thanks for your time. Have a good night. Bye.